Hi, everybody. How's it going? Happy Saturday. It feels like I was just here because, surprise, surprise, we actually ended our last stream 12 hours ago. Last night we did a community night here on the channel, which ended up going for almost 5 hours, and I had so much fun. We were all up so late, and I want to thank you guys for hanging out. It's good to see you again, TS and Euro. It literally feels like I was just talking to you because around midnight last night, I finished stream, I got in bed, I slept, I woke up this morning, showered and got ready, and now here I am again. So literally all we did was sleep, and now we've reunited again. So I'm so glad to hear you guys had fun last night. Thanks again for hanging out. We played some Call of Duty. I got to show off my pew pew prowess, and then we played some Jackbox, which was silly and stupid as always. So we definitely need to do more community nights in the future, because if last night was any indication, they are an absolute blast. So glad to hear you guys had fun too. Today we're going to be switching gears and back on track with Strange Saturday. That's right. Today we're going to be tackling episode 2 of Life is Strange Double Exposure. We started this game last Saturday on our inaugural Strange Saturday, and it was awesome. I know one episode is a small sample size, but I really enjoyed what we saw of the game. And as is the usual for Life is Strange games, we ended on a pretty massive cliffhanger. So just to get anyone up to speed who needs it, Life is Strange Double Exposure is a direct sequel to the original Life is Strange. The original protagonist, Max, is back. We're seeing her for the first time in a decade. She's all grown up now, and after the events of the first Life is Strange, she has been traveling all over the country, grappling with what happened back in Arcadia Bay. Obviously, your choices ultimately decided the fate of the Arcadia Bay, and in our playthrough, Max sacrificed the entire town for her lady love, Chloe. And believe it or not, she's carrying that with her. It's a very heavy burden. I mean, you can't really talk to anyone about how you sacrifice an entire town. Adding on some additional trauma, her and Chloe actually ended up breaking up. And Max is feeling a little lost. She's finally found herself sort of a new home. She's actually got herself sort of a resident teaching position at a university, and had started to make some friends, had started to settle in. But alas, it was too good to be true, because shortly after Max was starting to feel maybe happy for the first time in a long time, her good friend Sophie was murdered. That's right, things can never go well for poor Max. So her, along with her friends and the rest of the teachers and students at the university, are obviously reeling at this sudden murder on their campus. But that would be dramatic enough, but at the very end of the first episode, something strange happened. Max started seeing like ghostly images of her friends and hearing conversations. Suddenly she actually comes across Sophie and is like, wait a minute, is Sophie alive? She puts out her hand and does a really dramatic force focus. Guess what she did? She jumped into an alternate timeline, a parallel universe where Sophie is still alive, and that's how we ended episode 1. Literally the biggest of cliffhangers. Somehow Max has acquired a new superpower, and we don't know much more about it than that. So when we pick up today, I think we're going to be in this alternate universe. I assume we're going to have the power to sort of jump between timelines, maybe. Maybe what we learn in one timeline can help us in other timelines. I don't know. It's going to be cool. We are in for a multiversal experience, so I'm very excited to hop back in today. Hi, Spring Shields, how are you? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend so far, and thanks for joining me for today's Strange Saturday. Episode 1 was about 4 hours long, so I would assume episode 2 will be about the same, so it'll be a nice long stream this afternoon. We did have a little bit of technical difficulties in episode 1, and I've done some experimenting behind the scenes. I've adjusted the settings in the game, I've adjusted the settings in OBS, done graphics card updates, etc., etc. I'm like 90% sure that the issue we had was actually a memory leak. We were playing the game for so long that eventually it basically just needed a restart and the issues were fixed. And that is indeed what fixed the issues last weekend. And I think that was the issue. So what's going to happen today is I'm going to try around the 2-hour mark. We'll take a break, which we should take a break anyway at the 2-hour mark, and I'll actually restart the game and sort of hopefully get ahead of any issues that we might have, and hopefully it'll be smooth sailing today. So fingers crossed. Springshield says, I just finished my first playthrough of Double Exposure. Excuse me, sorry. Amazing. Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. As I just said, we're starting episode 2 today, so I'm still very early on, but initial impressions are good. I've really enjoyed episode 1, and I'm happy to have you here with us as we play some more today. Euro says, this is probably a good idea. I figured a leak was the most likely culprit too. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of Googling, and it seems that it was a common issue for people. I'm not sure if the game is fully optimized for PC, and especially since it's new. So I think it is a memory leak issue, but again, we'll see how it goes today. So without further ado, let's get the game locked and loaded here. You loved your first playthrough and you're starting a second playthrough soon. Oh, dang. Springshields is a real fan. Okay, I love it, Springshields. Well, hopefully as I'm going through my playthrough, maybe I'll make some choices that were different than the ones that you made in your playthrough, and then you'll get to experience some variety. That's always the fun thing about games like this, is you can play it, and then you can watch someone else play it, and their playthrough can differ a lot depending on the choices that they made, right? So that's always super exciting. All right, so this is Caledon University. It is currently December. We're just before the holidays, so we've got a nice blanket of snow down. And I think if we just hit continue, we'll load right into chapter 2. Looks like every chapter we get to select a new outfit for Max. Well, I guess now's the time for us to wear something different. Let's go teddy bears and... let's go red jacket, blue gloves, and a hat with the teddy bear cardigan. That's freaking adorable. Where do I get one of these teddy bear cardigans? Because that is adorable. I love it. Hi, Idaho. So good to see you again today. Happy Saturday. TS says, I was going to say go goose or go home. Well, by the looks of it, I think we get to choose our outfit every chapter. So... we can do goose one episode, we can do bears another episode. What do you think? I mean, TS says go goose or go home. Honestly, I like it. Let's follow his lead. Go goose or go home. We've got the goose patch on our yellow jacket and the little goose on our beanie as well. And then we've got the floral cardigan. A callback to last night. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, those goose emotes are so cute, Springshields. I love them. All right, perfect. Go goose or go home. Let's do this. Chapter 2, Penumbra. What does penumbra mean? I actually don't know that word. I need a dictionary. Safi?
What the fuck is happening?
Mama Safi?
Well, it doesn't sound like the call was no big deal. It sounds like it was important to you.
Safi's alive. Did I actually manage
It means
to
partial shadow, for example, during a partial solar eclipse. Okay, thank you, TS.
Kinda seems like you're on drugs.
Huh? Oh.
I'm just happy you're here, Safi. I missed your beautiful face.
No, I'm just really happy you're here with me. And your mom.
So, drugs then.
Sorry, what were we talking about? Somebody mentioned a phone call?
Yes. I was shocked too. I didn't know people still answered their phones.
Funny, Mom. And yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was just from the publisher.
Right. Your book! The secret book!
You can't yell about the secret book, Max.
I'm so proud of my girl. Publishing is always such a difficult endeavor.
Thanks, Mom.
Is no one going to take our order?
It's been like a few minutes. Have you ever had a food service job? Like, ever?
I didn't know people still answered their phones. Listen here, phone anxiety is real. It's so real. I literally screen all my calls. There is nothing worse in the workplace. I go out of my way to send emails because I don't like talking on the phone. And there is nothing worse than when I send an email to someone and then they reply by calling me. Being like, I just got your email, so I thought I'd call. What about me sending an email made you think you should call? I hate it. I especially hate unplanned phone calls. If they're at least scheduled, it's good. Cold calling gives me so much anxiety. I hate it. So trust me, I get it. I don't know if it's a millennial thing or what, but I hate talking on the phone, and phone anxiety is 100% real. Hey, Bill, how are you? You arrived at a great time. We're literally just getting started here. Max is in a parallel universe where Safi is alive and well, and like her, we're also trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You know, I could go ask where the server is to give me a minute to collect my thoughts.
I can go ask what the holdup is, Yasmin. No sweat.
See? That is so thoughtful of you, Maxine. No need. The whole place could use a facelift, to be honest.
Okay, Boomer. I think it's cute in here.
Come on, Yasmin. You don't have anywhere else to be? I need to ask Safi about... God, where do I even start? What is that?
Pounding headaches? Probably has something to do with the time travel, Max. Uh-oh, nosebleed.
Oh shit. Dude, your nose.
It's fine. Just a nosebleed. Back in a sec.
All right, well, here's my opportunity to get away and maybe investigate things a little bit.
They can entertain each other. They've had years of practice.
Before we go, can we take a snapshot of this memory?
I still can't believe Safi is here. Alive. Having lunch with Yasmin as if everything is normal. As if I didn't see her die 2 days ago. In case this does all go sideways. It was supposed to be a candid.
Safi hates photos, doesn't she?
You'll never
Come
catch me
on,
alive.
Safi. Come on, your mom's posing. That's the best we're gonna get, isn't it? Fine. There's a certain charm to it. The day I get a candid of Safi will be my crowning achievement, says Max. Let's see what everyone else is up to in this universe. There's lots of updates. First is from Vin. What's the point of putting together an outfit if it's too the fuck cold in Vermont for anybody to see it? It's called winter fashion, Vin. Get it together.
I swear, one day I'll get a candid of Safi.
Okay. Safi last posted, there's substantial art out here, but people are too afraid to take a chance. There's nothing new under the sun by design. Yo, kids found my old poetry off social media and passed it around in class today, FML. Yasmin, why? What's wrong with them? Safi, they suck. Yasmin, I doubt that. You're too hard on yourself. Like, literally, she's just posting like nothing's wrong. Hey, Bronny, how are you? Good morning. I was just saying earlier, it feels like I was just hanging out with you guys because we streamed so late last night. I basically just went to sleep, woke up, and then here we are back on stream after a fantastic community night. Happy wholesome Saturday, and apparently also strange Saturday. Yes, it's a double whammy here today. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Moses says, the impossible happened. Safi, I'm too cool for nerd card games. Leywin Fayed recently joined Mana Massive Draft Night and crushed it. What? Safi in this universe is killing it. Lucas, this weirdo who teaches at the university. This morning I proceeded through the crunch of ice and the reflective rainbow of winter's glow upon our campus of cathedrals. Such beautiful Caledon winters. Okay. Yeah, so you can see Moses's post. In this universe, we did go stargazing on a rooftop in the middle of the Vermont winter. It's just the only difference is Safi didn't get murdered afterwards. Has there been any more D&D in this yet? No, not yet. Although Moses is really into what seems to be knockoff Magic the Gathering, and he's trying to get everyone else to play, so I don't know if Max will end up playing at some point, so it would be very fun. Here's Loretta, who I thought was really cute, but she turned out to be a CUNT. She's looking for ghosts on Caledon's campus. That's hitting a little too close to home. Interesting. Gwen, final deadline. Yeah, literally everyone in this universe is just like totally normal. And it's so weird. Oh, someone made comment. We've got 9 likes and 5 comments on my post already. I literally posted it 10 seconds ago. Holy shit. Vanessa says, I remember you used to do the same thing when you were in kindergarten. Oh, Vanessa's my mom. Yeah, Mom, but I grew out of it. Moses says, if you do, I'll pay you $100 for a copy. Given the difficulty curve, that's not nearly enough money. Let's see what texts we have. Safi. Okay, so some of this is similar to the text we had in the other universe. They went to the Halloween party, they got really drunk, they went to the turtle to recover, Safi finished her book's draft. So a lot of it seems to be the same. There's a branching timeline point, which is right after the night we went stargazing. In our universe, Safi got murdered. In this universe, life went on as normal. So yeah, most of this is the same, which is interesting. Yeah, they went to the bowling alley. All of this is the same. I also asked Amanda out in this universe. That's still happening, apparently. That's good. Yeah, and all of these are the same. Reggie broke the glass in this universe. Yasmin saw the purchase on her credit card of the champagne. Even here, Safi did go to the Overlook. But she just didn't get murdered there, I guess. Wow, this is all very, very interesting to think that the timelines are exact up until that one point. But that's usually how it is in media, right? There's always a key event, a branching point. And I think we've identified it in this game. Okay, let's catch up in our journal. So, okay, so our journal is still the same. Because we made this really sketchy journal entry when Safi got murdered. But there's a new one. December 6th. This little shit Loretta thinks she's Geraldo. What college student goes to this length to get a scoop? I still don't know what's up with Gwen, and she probably hates me. What does she mean one snoop to another? I snoop for good. Gwen was still acting shady as hell. There could be something there. But yes, the adorable turtles. Max is such a good artist. Okay, so that's good, actually. That gave us a lot of really valuable backstory. In the 2 days since we were last here, the turtle has gotten a Christmas facelift. Lots of garland and holiday decor. We've got a full tree over here. Looks like they're in the middle of actually putting it all out.
I wonder what they're prepping for. It's like Christmas, but not Christmas.
What do you mean not Christmas? This is very Christmas to me, Max. What do you mean not Christmas?
What's all this? Is there a live event happening?
You like it? We're getting ready for our annual Krampus celebration.
Oh.
Oh, sweet. Another newbie. Hope you come.
Well, Max was right and I was wrong. Apparently it is Christmas, but not Christmas because it's Krampus. Holy, I didn't see the tree topper.
Jesus Christ. Every time I look at that thing, it's like a fresh jump scare.
Yeah, it's the tongue that really does it for us. Hey, Jazzy, good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Strange Saturday, where we're diving into episode 2 of Life is Strange Double Exposure. Things are getting twisty, and we've somehow traveled to a parallel universe where our friend Sophie did not get murdered, and everyone's decorating for Krampus, so we're getting a bit of whiplash here.
Nice to see this place gearing up for Christmas.
It's not Christmas, Max. We just established this. It's Krampus. See? Look.
Aw, this truly fills me with the holiday spirit.
It's evil Christmas. Yeah, see? In this version of Christmas, someone in a big jolly coat comes down the chimney, kidnaps your kids, and eats them. Krampus! Woo! Alright, other than the Krampus decorations, things seem pretty normal around here. Soup of the week?
December 6th. So, it's the same day here. I didn't go back in time. Something else is happening.
Good catch, Max. Yes, it is still the same date. Hey, Amanda, you busy back there?
Right, of course. There's a snapping turtle, so there's an Amanda.
Max, ace detective.
Wow. I thought you got lost in a blizzard. Dropped your phone down a bottomless pit.
Uh-oh, Max. Have you been ghosting Amanda?
No. You're right, I'm being passive-aggressive. Sorry. It's just... You asked me out and then ignored my text for 48 hours. Kinda sucked is all.
Oh, so I asked you out.
I mean, that's how I interpreted it when you stood there 2 nights ago and said you wanted to go on a date.
Good interpretation, Amanda.
Oh shit. This Amanda never talked to me about slowing down our relationship. Because Sophie isn't dead.
So, are you gonna tell me what happened?
This is getting so twisty. Oh my god, this is so good. I love it. We're only on episode 2 and I'm already locked in. Okay, so the Max in this timeline hasn't been answering Amanda's calls. I'm so sorry. I was working. Totally working. Very busy doing work things.
Shit. I was working. I get total runaway train tunnel vision sometimes. I'm so sorry.
Pulls collar of turtleneck sweater.
The old
Awkward.
artist excuse.
I didn't mean to make you feel like crap.
Hey. Shit happens. I won't bug you about it. Just didn't love it.
That's fair. That's fair. But thank you for being mature and having a
should go
discussion
back to
about
work.
this, Amanda.
Take it easy, eh?
Okay, I still talked to Amanda 2 days ago. So far, everything here seems basically the same, except...
Yeah, I figured saying I was hungover wasn't the best plan.
I was hoping my nosebleed days were behind me. It feels connected to that humming, and whatever caused it.
Do you see this thing up on the top? It says living? I don't know what that means.
Wait.
I'm just trying to get our bearings here.
Yeah, there's police tape around it and everything.
Well, standing inside a shift point, use left bumper to shift timelines. No way! Hang on. Oh, that's why! So we were in the living timeline, and now we're in the dead timeline. This is crazy!
I'm back, aren't I? In dead world. This is so fucking crazy.
This is cool. This is cool. Wow. So, for anyone who didn't watch episode 1, first of all, highly strongly recommend you do so. It's uploaded over on my YouTube channel. You can get caught up. But essentially, Max, at the end of episode 1, discovered that she has a power to essentially jump between timelines, between universes. One universe where her friend Safi is dead, and one universe where her friend Safi is alive. So, as you can see, this is going to be a major plot point going forward. So now, I need to check all my messages and everything again. So Moses texted us and said, "Hey Max, thanks for taking a minute to talk with me in the fab earlier. I needed that. There's something else, but probably best not to say it over text. You cool to meet up later?" Of course. Is everything all right?
My gut
God,
tells
I
me
hope
it's
so.
not good news. Because why would it be?
And we've also got text from Vin. Wait a minute. Vin just texted me and said, Safi, I think we should talk. Did you mean to text me? Safi is dead. This is Max. Did you butt text me? Sorry, that thing's got a mind of its own. You thinking about Safi again, huh?
How could
Aren't
Vin
we all?
mix me up with Safi?
And Vin knows Safi is dead, so that's very suspicious. That's really weird. Very weird. Alright, let's catch up on all my friends' Facebook posts. Yasmin texted and said, "As some already know, the student we lost yesterday was my daughter, Sophia. I will continue to serve as president, but I will be grieving. Please respect my privacy during this difficult time." What is a butt text? It's a butt dial, but with finesse. Loretta. Fucking Loretta. "I will be reporting on Safi's death as details emerge. If you knew her, my DMs are open." Gwen says, "Sophia was a strong, talented woman with endless potential. She's a loss to this world that I'll never forget. My heart goes out to her family. I hope we get some answers soon." Alright. Interesting. So in this universe, everyone's too depressed to celebrate Krampus. The place is very empty. Distressingly empty, honestly. At least I didn't stand up the
Yes.
Amanda in this universe.
You're here.
I'm here. Surprise.
You good?
Max is honestly playing this off really well. She's like acting along with everyone. I feel like I would just be like, ah! But she's actually doing really well. What's going to be difficult for both us and for Max is figuring out what we did in each timeline. So in this timeline, me and Amanda are cool. She said, I did ask her out on a date, but she said maybe we should hold off on that because I'm going through a lot of grief right now, which is understandable. So we're just being friends for the time being. She has been very nice to me though, and so we will say we're doing good thanks to her.
I'm okay.
She's a professional gaslighter.
Happy to lend out my comedic stylings to girls in need.
Thanks.
Are you here for...
We already talked in her office. She seems to be doing, you know, bad.
Sounds like it's going to be hard to remember. Like, in which timeline did you say thing A, and in which one did you say thing B? That's definitely going to be a gameplay mechanic moving forward, I think, for both us and Max. Trying to keep everything straight. Because if we don't keep it straight, then people are going to be like, what the fuck? Interesting to see the stark difference.
Hi, Miss Caulfield. I'm sorry for your loss.
Between Safi dying
Close to Safi,
and Safi
right?
not dying. It literally changes everything.
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I also forgot Max was a teacher for a second. I was like, why the hell is this kid calling me Miss Caulfield?
Another Yasmin. OG Yasmin?
OG
She's so
Yasmin,
strong.
yes.
I'd be
That's
a
how we're going to
total
differentiate
mess if
everyone,
she
by
was-
calling them OG or not.
Hi, Yasmin.
Oh, Maxine. You're here. I'd invite you to sit down, but
I understand.
Yeah, so Jazzy, I don't know if you've played the original Life is Strange, but the original Life is Strange took place about a decade ago when Max was 17. She was a student. Flash forward 10 years later, and she's now basically a locum professor at the university.
Krampus for one dead student?
Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't mean it in an insensitive way. Just death rates on college campuses aren't zero. People die all the time.
Jesus.
People get shot all the time.
Yeah. Dying is one thing. Getting murdered on campus is another. Wow. Goodbye, insensitive fuck. Butt texting is the same as normal texting, but with excessive colon use.
No.
Wow. Hi, Kirky.
besides, letting our guard down.
What is this random Polaroid of a present?
No, Tony, I love it. I do. It's as thoughtful as ever. No buts. Only, I know you. If you sent me a gift, it means you won't be coming this year either. Krampus isn't unsettling, it's fun. But honestly, I wanted you to finally meet Safi and Max. You love them. Right. Next year for sure. And thank you again for the gift, Tony. I mean it. Love you back, babe.
Okay, first of all, interesting to note that Moses has a boo thing?
Whoa. Am I hearing stuff from that other world? I didn't see Moses in the snapping turtle, though. This makes no sense.
So there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, like Bill says, Christmas picture in the non-Christmas timeline. Second of all, I can't believe Moses has a boyfriend. Moses is our cute, adorable, nerdy guy. I didn't realize he had a boo thing. Third of all, is this from like a third timeline? Interesting. And then fourth of all, picking up Polaroids, we can apparently hear memories associated with them? That's a lot to unpack right there. Hey, Nine, welcome on in. I would totally recommend the Life is Strange games if you're interested in story-driven, narrative-driven games. Jazzy, like TS says, other than Life is Strange 2, I've loved all of them. Life is Strange 2 was a miss. But in my opinion, all the other games are fantastic and totally worth playing. Is it the Schrodinger's cat timeline? Okay, so we go back here, and now we can go back to the living timeline. This is trippy.
So I can cross back and forth. That's good to know.
So there's a
Safi
dead
and
timeline and a
probably
live
wondering where I
timeline
am.
and maybe a
I should
third
get
one,
back to
yeah. This is crazy. This is so cool. Okay, so the living timeline is the happy timeline, the Krampus timeline.
Right, of course. There's a snapping turtle, so there's an Amanda. Was something here? I guess they're trading stuff out.
Just don't mess it up like Doctor Strange did with Spider-Man. This is, wow, I'm just like, this is freaking trippy and I love it. Yeah, they're having a big ol' holiday party in this timeline. Hi guys, sorry I'm back.
Honestly, Safia, I wish you'd have told me sooner. I was getting around to it.
All clear? We don't need to get you a blood transfusion?
Nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm golden. Probably just the weather, you know?
Oh, did the forecast call for massive nosebleeds?
Duty calls. Send me the bill for the windshield, please, Safia.
Windshield?
Another piece of shit pie. Someone... Hold on, it's easier if I just show you.
Jesus. Fuck, Safi, is that your car?
Charming, right? Found it this morning.
I think we found what's supposed to be up there on the wall. Someone took it off the wall and threw it through Safi's windshield? Who do you think did it?
Do you have any idea who did it?
No. But if I ever find out, it's on site. They couldn't have picked a fight with the Volvo instead?
This is gonna sound bananas, but I feel like I've met this cow.
You have. It's from right over there.
That is very ominous.
Whatever, I gotta meet the tow truck.
Wait, hold on. The broken horn. It looks like there was something written on it.
Max, you know I adore you, but read the room, bud. I'm not really in the mood to stare at photos of my fucked up car all day.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay, Rocky. She's gone. Oh, tell me my proposal was shitty, Isabel. That would be a ball for fun.
Okay, so we've got a lead, a clue. The cow skull is missing in this timeline, but if we switch over to the dead timeline, will it still be there? Or sorry, to the living timeline? No, the dead timeline. I'm getting my timelines mixed up.
Doofa. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Let's see, is it still there? Yes, it is still there.
There she is, safe and sound. Fuck, size does matter. I'm gonna have to find a way to get up there.
Wow, Max. Have you ever heard of a stool? Jesus.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a stepladder. Where was that?
I don't know, to be honest, because I did not see a stepladder. I'm not sure why none of these stools here will do, but... Stepladder, stepladder. Must be out here. Man, it is pretty out here. Holy moly. This is like breathtaking. Between the cozy charmingness of this pub paired with the scenery from the back patio, wow. Some people call the turtle a dump. I call this place a masterpiece. That's a view and a half, right? Where's this supposed to be taking place? In Vermont.
So he comes out to get
Huh? Hey, bye! How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Happy Saturday. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to Strange Saturday. We're playing the new Life is Strange game, Double Exposure. Starting chapter 2 today. We ended chapter 1 on a big cliffhanger, figuring out the protagonist, Max, has the ability to jump between timelines. It's turned into a multiversal story. So we're trying to wrap our head around all of that today and just hanging out and having a good time. I would totally recommend checking out the game, Vi. It is absolutely fantastic. A lot of people wonder if you need to play all the other Life is Strange games. You don't. There are some references. Max is a returning character, so you'll probably get more out of the game if you have played the previous ones, but you don't need to. Which is great. Oh, you did play the first Life is Strange. Okay, cool. So as you can see, the protagonist from the first Life is Strange is returning. Max is all grown up, and honestly, that's perfect, because Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange True Colors, each one had a different protagonist. The only one that's ever had a returning protagonist is this one, so this is the perfect next game for you to play, actually. Everyone, please go check out my friend Vi Beatfu, who was last playing The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Oh, amazing. I hope I hope you're enjoying the game so far. We actually played that game on stream last. That was the last game that we played, so I hope you're enjoying it too. And yeah, welcome on in. All right, so we're looking for a step ladder. Was that in the other universe, maybe? Can I take items between universes? Maybe that's what this tutorial is all about. They want me to take things between universes, maybe. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so there's a stepladder in the living universe, which they were using to put up the Krampus decorations. And yeah, I think this is basically a tutorial to show you that you can take items with you between the universes.
All about my college days,
So we grab that. We go back to the dead universe, and we can use it to get up at the skull. Where did she put the stepladder? Use your imagination, Bill. Come on. This is some Pokemon bag logic. Alright, that is some beautiful decorations on the head, but what we're looking for is what was written on the horn. Right here.
Is that a signature?
Yes, and look who it is.
It's so stylized I can barely read it. Lucas Colmenero. Lucas Colmenero. Oh, shit.
Lucas Colmenero is the asshole art professor at the university.
I don't know if he's a property damage level dick. But why would anyone else bother snapping his name off? Weird. This is weird. I wonder if anyone at the Snapping Turtle saw the whole thing go down.
Using the power of the multiverse to solve mysteries. I'm all in. This is cool. Okay, we just got a message from Diamond. Let's check that. Hi Max, I'm just reaching out to see if you've heard from Moses. He's been closed off the past day or so, and I'm worried about him. He just needs time. Be patient with him. He'll open up eventually. You're probably right, but it's not good to internalize this stuff, you know? Oh, I know. Gotta keep track of all our conversations. So now we gotta go back to the living world and ask Amanda for more information about the cow skull. She saw someone take it, for instance. Since belongings transfer with you, your Polaroids probably do too. Yeah, I would imagine. Yep, you still got all our collectibles.
Underground.
Interesting. I wonder how time works in this. It seems like time is the same between both timelines because it was the same day, and since Max hadn't been in this timeline, Amanda said she hadn't heard from her in 2 days, so it seems like time runs concurrently between the universes, which is going to cause some difficulties for Max because people are going to be like, where were you?
Hey, Amanda. I have kind of a weird question. Do you ever have non-weird questions?
Sometimes.
Occasionally. On a leap year. The whole year or just February 29th?
Now who's asking weird questions?
Alright, hit me then. What's the question?
Have you had any skulls go missing lately?
Wow. That's an extremely specific question. And I can't believe the answer is yes. Our only skull, in fact. I'm dying to know why you ask.
So if you leave this timeline for 1 hour and go back to the other timeline, 1 hour has passed? I mean, we don't know that for sure. I'm just making an educated guess. It seems to be the case. I'm sure maybe we'll find out more about that as we keep going. Does nobody question why you've been going to the bathroom for extended periods of time? I think the current excuse is nosebleeds, but again, I'm sure it's an issue that's going to come up. I mean, we can tell Amanda. I don't know why not. Safi's car was actually vandalized.
Because it somehow ended up in Safi's windshield.
Huh. Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm trying to unravel the mystery.
Jesus. A skull? I mean, have they never heard of a brick?
When did you notice your cow got rustled?
Literally just this morning, before I clocked in. It had to be sometime last night.
Did you know it had Lucas's name on it?
Who? Oh, Colmenero. That makes sense. He's the one who donated it.
Seriously? Why a cow skull?
I have no idea. I'm like physically incapable of listening to that dude when he talks.
Was Lucas here?
Did you see him in here last night?
Lucas? I don't think so. Why? You think he broke into the turtle to, what, steal back his cow skull?
I didn't say it was a good theory. Did you see anything suspicious?
I mean, the Abraxas kids are perpetually suspicious. They took up like 6 tables last night. Maybe one of them saw something. Hell, maybe one of them stole it.
Thanks. I appreciate the info.
Anytime, Nancy Drew.
Fuck, I need to think. What is going on?
All right, so we're making some notes. We're really Nancy Drewing it up here. Making some notes on Lucas. Professor, department chair, literature. Best-selling author of Wilder Beasts Than These. Real humble about it, too. So our first clue is this cow skull. Someone chucked a cow skull through Safi's car window. Could it have been Lucas? Moses said Safi hated Lucas's guts. If there was bad blood there, maybe Lucas took it out on her car? Missing horn was signed by Lucas. Amanda says Bessie belongs to Lucas and that he donated it to the snapping turtle. Why would he donate a cow skull? Yeah, I really don't think it was Lucas. It makes no sense for you to break into a place, steal back something you donated, which was presumably a work of art, and use it to vandalize a kid's car. I do not think Lucas is behind this, but anyway, we'll make our notes.
What if it's not just a prank? What if this Safi is in danger too? I just got her back. At least I know where to start. Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society.
We've got a lead, folks. This seems like a less grim Sherlock Holmes game. Professional jealousy, since they're in the same field, is about the only possible explanation why he'd be involved. Yeah, agreed.
Wrestler. Save Safi, hopefully. And my best leads are Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society.
You look like someone that read the Nancy Drew books. I've actually never read a Nancy Drew book.
Vin's the head honcho of Abraxas. I could start with him.
I feel like I missed out because I love me a good mystery, so I should have read them when I was a kid.
Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwen Hunter too. She was acting pretty odd earlier. Time to start asking questions. Whoever fucked with Safi's car isn't just gonna out themselves.
Okay, we've got a lot of leads. We're also in our goose apparel, goose beanie and goose jacket. Let's get goosin'. All right. So, in this universe, everything is decorated for Christmas, everyone is happy, no one got murdered, and there's a bunch of food being offered to the statue? What is this?
If some hot chips don't get you an A, I don't know what will.
Oh! It's a tradition to make food offerings to the founder to try to get good grades. I'm goosed up and ready to hiss. Thank you for the hydration, Bronny. Here's Vin. There's Diamond. Okay, lots of people around that we know.
And, don't get cute, either. You find it, you bring it right back to me. Well, go. Find it.
Good night, Bill. Sweet dreams.
Am I right?
Hey, you were a kid once, you old man.
Like you were never young.
Young, yes. Dumb, maybe. Insufferable? Never.
Never is certainly a word. You lose something?
Mostly my patience.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah. Cute banter, barely restrained sexual tension.
What?
Etc. I'm busy, Max. Another time.
The hell are you talking about sexual tension?
Okay.
I have more sexual tension with a rock than you.
Let's say I find you're missing patience.
Then I wouldn't be busy anymore, would I?
It seems from early setup that Vin is supposed to be the male love interest for Max. It's pretty canon that Max is bisexual. She had a male and female love interest in the first game, and then I guess she has a male and female love interest, or in the first game, and then she has a male and female love interest in this game. At least the guy in the first game was really cute and sweet, and I could understand Max falling for him. I don't know in what world the developers think Max would fall for a guy like Vin. I would be very, very shocked if anyone playing this game chose to pursue Vin romantically over Amanda, but, I mean, we love the power of choice, I guess.
The snapping turtle looking for volunteers at the Lakeport Soup Kitchen? Amanda really is the best.
Alright, he kept looking over here for his, missing thing, whatever he's missing, so let's walk over here and see what we can find. Thin ice, no skating. Wow, one guy ignored that sign.
That person's skating on thin ice. And I can't believe I don't even mean that metaphorically.
Hope we don't watch him die in front of our very eyes by falling through the ice, but anyway. Let's see what we can find. I like this timeline. Everyone's happier and everything's decorated. Bro, please be careful. I've seen one person die. I can't watch another person die in front of me, okay? It just won't do.
Safi told me the campus would be gorgeous for the holidays. Glad I actually get to see that here.
Like an exfil. They have our man and he knows too much. Hey.
Alright, Abraxas kids. Oh. Time for an interrogation.
No, if you want to ask Diamond out, I can introduce you. I'm 70% sure she doesn't bite. How about I put in a good word and you tell me what Ven's missing? Good talk.
Wow, they didn't even respond?
I can hear what they're saying without them catching me.
Oh, I know exactly how to do that. We shift to the other world. And then we should be able to hear their conversation. The thing is yeah, okay.
You don't think...
Oh, I thought I'd be able to hear their conversation if I shifted.
Yeah. Love that guy.
Okay, let's go talk to Diamond first. What up, girl?
Waiting for someone, Diamond?
Mm-hmm. Moses. He asked me to help him carry snacks back to the lab, but I guess he forgot.
Isn't that kind of menial for a TA?
So my job is menial now?
I didn't.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, Moses probably just got distracted. Off polishing his new telescope.
If it were anyone but him, I'd ask if that was a euphemism.
Ew.
Those Abraxas kids are really staring, huh?
That one on the left is super into me. I danced with him once at a club last week.
He's a cutie. You should go for it, Diamond.
He's cute. I get it.
I guess, if that's your vibe. My sights are set a bit higher.
Oh, okay, Diamond. Excuse you.
Besides, they're on the clock for Vin now. Probably trying to catch me in unabraxas-like behavior.
Unabraxas-like?
What even qualifies as unabraxas-like?
Let's see. Sincerity, brokenness, or the hint of brokenness. Oh, and challenging Vin's authority.
I think Vin's lost something. It's clearly rattled him. I'll, go ask the goon squad.
Well, Diamond was zero help. Bronny says, side note, the graphics in this are better than I assumed they'd be. Yeah, I've always enjoyed the art style of Life is Strange. Like, they don't go for hyper photorealism. All the characters still maintain almost a, I don't want to say cartoony quality, because that's not it. Maybe just more of like an artistic, almost cel-shaded quality, which I actually really like. But yeah, it's like pretty simple, but very, very nice to the eye, and I think it's something that'll hold up well in the years to come. Graphics like these age a lot better than, you know, your classic photorealism. Alright, Diamond gave me nothing.
What did Vin put these guys up to?
You still don't want to talk to me?
Hey, so Diamond told me she doesn't feel comfortable with you two staring at her. You tell me what Ven's looking for, and I won't tell him you're skeeving on a fellow Abraxas member. Good talk.
My God,
there has to be some way.
What assholes!
Saying without them catching me.
They don't even say anything back. Yeah, I think we just need to completely switch worlds. We can make this like bubble. Okay. Let's walk around for now. Oh, another Polaroid.
That's my handwriting. Wait, am I the mystery photographer?
Score! Diamond a gazillion points. Reggie 0.
I thought we said no more ambushes.
Stop whining. You're fine.
But the snowball war got called off in Dead World. I don't think this is the other timeline. It must be some other one.
Interesting. So that essentially confirms the theory that there are 3 timelines. There's the Safi's dead timeline, the Safi's living timeline, and then mysterious 3rd timeline? And these Polaroids are the only proof we have that it exists. Alright, I gotta be honest. I'm a little confused at what I'm supposed to do. To investigate the Braxis kids. I really thought it had something to do with, changing the timelines. I guess maybe I can only fully change the timelines in certain locations? So you can see here that I'm, like, peering into the other timeline, but I'm not fully going into it. Oh, before we do anything, we're taking a picture of this snow cowboy with a penis. What? Who made this? What the hell? Okay. There you are, Facebook feed. His abs are literally sculpted.
It's freezing. I can't believe you dragged me outside for this.
First of all, they're way too big to be normal. And secondly, look at those toes. They're all sorts of fucked.
Wait a minute.
That's because they
Is Bigfoot on campus?
Art student prank or horrifying creature. The world may never know.
I love how Max isn't more worried about this.
So, how do you keep things fresh after literal decades of passionate embracing? Go Cardinals?
Yeah, because we can phase out, and then they just become little ghosts. Yeah, it looks like they're just not there in the dead world. I didn't know if maybe I could hide behind this, like, snow sculpture and listen in. I guess Max isn't very good at stealthing. What if I hide behind this snow sculpture? Did we find the guy's patients yet? No, I need to find a way to listen in on the Abraxos kids. Which I haven't been able to figure out how to do. I feel like it has something to do with the jumping between timelines, but maybe maybe there's something else we need to find. So how about we leave them alone for now and we'll go pursue our other leads. We need to speak with Gwen, for instance, who should be in the fine arts building over here. Alright.
I can probably find Gwen in her office. And I think Lucas has a habit of working over by the cafe.
Perfect. We should be able to kill two birds with one stone here then and do some interrogation. Wow, the fine arts building is beautiful in this timeline. All decorated for Christmas or Krampus. Lucas, Lucas, Lucas. There you are. Hello?
Max.
Sus? Very sus? The fuck?
Sorry. Busy. Need something?
Actually,
Catherine. I've been waiting for an hour. No, just put Robbie on. Oh, sure. I'm only the boy's father. Who fucking cares, right? How can you say...
Custody
Whoa.
Issues.
adds a whole new meaning to nuclear family.
Doesn't explain what's in his sketchy case, though. You grab the key.
If Lucas has it out for Safi, there might be something incriminating in that case.
Let's see what we can find, hey Max?
Is that an email? Dated December 5th. That's when Safi's car was vandalized. I need to get in that briefcase.
Okay, but I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Instant lock opening powers would be great. In the meantime, I have to find that key.
We do have to find the key before we do that, though. Can we look at the student papers?
His notes are great. No wonder his classes are always full.
Also, is that a cardboard cutout of him under the case? Okay. If we go to the dead world, he is still sitting here. Maybe we need to fully jump over to be able to get the key. TS says, now if only there was someone around that could pick locks. Yeah, we know that Max is actually very good at doing that, but apparently she's not feeling up to it today.
That's ludicrous. Yes, I was a shitty father in the past, but I've never intentionally hurt our son. I would never.
Ooh, sounds like a dramatic phone call.
This looks exhausted. Too bad. I've got questions.
What do we have right over here? A tablet.
I understand this crime involved,
Oh, fucking Loretta's podcast. I don't even care. Okay, over here is a spot where we can change over? Am I doing something wrong? I feel like it was working so well at the turtle. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay, I understand. So at any point, Max can do this and do a glimpse into the other world, but only at these specific points can she actually jump over. That's what I was confusing. Okay. I see. So now we're in the dead world, and Lucas is still here. Let's see if we can get anything from him.
Robbie, I got a split. Uh-huh.
I guess Robbie's his son.
I love you too, buddy.
Yeah.
Weird. This
Yup.
Lucas seems to be on great terms with his family.
Hey.
Okay, so not everything in the timelines is the same then.
Lucas.
There are some differences.
Max. It's been a hard day. How are you feeling?
Confused.
I'm feeling a lot of stuff. All tangled together. It's hard to parse.
When my dad passed, well, grief is an easy country to get lost in.
No matter how many times you visit. That's a lot of books.
A lot of my book. Signed copies for the Burlington Book Expo. They invited me to deliver the keynote this year.
Okay.
Have you seen the standee they put up of me?
I see now. Jesus.
Can't say I have.
This guy sucks.
Huh. Yeah, I might have to reposition it then. The standards for the expo really declined over the years. We've had a lot of mediocre visitors.
Yikes, this dude can talk.
It's a shame.
How am I
But
gonna
even
get that
after
key?
years and years and years, people
I
still
love how Max is
love
very
the character.
obviously not
crap.
even listening.
I forgot. What time is it? I have to go give something to Moses, before his class. Good luck with the book expo.
Good escape, Max. Okay, guess we're gonna need to find a way to distract him so we can yank the key out of his briefcase, and I've got an idea. It involves his weird standee.
Huh. I bet Lucas would really hate if something happened to this.
Now, what can I use to do some permanent damage?
Our quest is not to vandalize his standee right now. That's freaking hilarious. Alright, what can we do for some... Oh, here we go. Here we go. This should do the trick.
My inner Chloe.
Now, as long as he keeps his back to us, we should be able to do some good damage here.
Now, how exactly do I want to get under Lucas's skin?
Making him the devil, obviously.
The classics are classics for a reason. Oh my goodness! Who would do a thing like this? Someone should tell Lucas right away.
Oh no, Lucas, I've got terrible news. In the 5 seconds since we last spoke, something has happened to your cardboard standee.
She returns. I take it you've delivered your...
The perfect crime.
something to Moses?
My something? Right, my something. Yep, something delivered. So, not to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody drew horns and a tail on your book expo standee.
Who could it possibly be?
Serious? I just put that... Come on!
Grab the key, Max,
Some
quick!
people just have no respect for other people's property.
Boom. Alright. Poor old Lucas is now trying to wash off his vandalism. Seems like the perfect time for a snapshot, honestly.
Really is in the details.
Absolutely disrespectful.
Choking, it's too good. Gotta say, the devil himself is a huge get for the book expo. That's fantastic. Alright, so we'll pop back to the other world now to use the key. Before we do, though, is it a good time to see if Gwen's in?
It's locked. Figures.
Alright, guess we'll have to figure something else out there. May as well just examine this universe while we're still over here. See if there's anything to find. While Lucas is busy figuring out his vandalism.
Did you get your ticket to the Burlington Book Expo yet?
No. When is it again?
Whoa, that's a head with birds on it. Huh. Looks like there's lots of spots you can actually time travel. You just gotta hide in a corner, essentially, and you're good to go. Alright, Lucas is still on the phone arguing with baby mama, meaning we can now use the key to see what's in this briefcase. Hurry up, Max. He could turn around at any second.
This famous book. So that explains the cow skull and the snapping turtle.
Interesting.
Does that mean he's the one who smashed Sophie's windshield?
Probably not, but... Publishing magazine.
Yeah, not you, Lucas. Seriously.
Imagine getting a magazine and annotating it with, seriously, this guy?
That damn cow skull again. Who threw this fucking thing?
Do you see that? Little Joe's gun range?
Did Lucas go to a gun range? Does Lucas have a gun?
I mean, Lucas is American, so probably.
$67? Ouch.
A $67 parking ticket? Holy fuck.
Lucas was with his agent last night, not the snapping turtle. He couldn't have vandalized Sophie's car. So, who did?
That's that lead squashed. Lucas, this is from someone named Samuel K. Lucas, whether the Burlington Book Expo is small potatoes or not, you're a dinosaur. It's been ages since your first book. You need as much publicity as you can get. Let's meet up tonight to talk strategy. Hall of Fame Tavern at 8 p.m. I've circled where you can park so you don't get a ticket again. Underpaid author wrangler, Samuel.
No point in looking through Lucas's stuff now. Satisfying though it is.
What do you mean? If we're here, I'm looking at everything. Like this coin.
Lucas was in AA? Good for him.
Oh, okay. He has one redeeming quality. I guess maybe that's where the relationship with his wife and kid deteriorated.
So this is how the literati spend their free time.
Bombshell revealed. Is Jessica having her ex-best friend's fiance's baby? Alright, well, we can cross Lucas off the list of suspects, at least for smashing Sophie's windshield.
Sophie?
Wait, what? What is that? Application. Oh, what? Application for temporary restraining order. Oh, shit. Ooh. Protected person, Lucas Colmenero. Protected person's minor child, Roberto Colmenero Jr. Restrained person, Safia Lewin Fayad. Relationship of the parties, colleagues. On more than one occasion, the restrained person purposefully did one or more of the following to the protected person and or the protected person's minor child. Followed, monitored, or surveyed, or threatened or made threats. What the Lucas took out a restraining order against Sophie? Oh, that's juicy.
Is Lucas really trying to file a restraining order against Sophie? Does she know about this? I'd better show her.
That is juicy.
Max? What are you...
Awkward.
Lucas, this isn't...
You can't tell her.
What?
You can't send Sophie that photo. Let me explain. Please.
Maybe I shouldn't have wasted time looking at the tabloid. Let's hear him out, huh? I don't think we have another choice.
My ex-wife, she called last night, mad as hell, because Robbie, our son, was repeating back to her things I supposedly told him. But I never... I mean, I could never... The shit Robbie says I told him, it makes me sick to think about.
What? I'm so confused. Was Catherine lying then?
Any chance your ex was exaggerating? Trying to twist the knife?
Catherine's a lot. But she loves that kid as much as I do. She wouldn't use him like that. He told her I said he was the reason for the divorce. And somehow that was the least fucked up thing I'm purported to have said.
This still doesn't explain the restraining order.
I wasn't even there that night, Max. But someone said those things to my son.
And you think it was Safi?
Listen, Safi once threatened to turn Robbie against me. I know she's capable of it.
What? But Robbie said it was you.
But Robbie didn't say it was Safi. He said it was you.
I can't explain that part yet. Maybe he didn't say that exactly. I don't know. Catherine won't let me talk to him.
And none of this has anything to do with what happened to Safi's car?
Something happened to her car?
Never mind. Forget it.
Look. I know she's your friend. I know you have no reason to believe me over her, but just give me a chance to get this shit in order first, without her interfering. I just want to make sure my boy never has to hear anything like that again.
This could all be a lie. One big smear campaign against Safi. But, oh, what if it's not?
Big decision time. I mean, so our two options are we delete the photo or we send the photo to Safi. I don't know about you, but I think this is a very easy decision. He has no evidence that this was Safi, and he's trying to file a restraining order against her. Like, even if she did this, wouldn't you talk to the person first, not run to the courts and get a restraining order? I think that's a very cowardly thing to do. And I would like to know if someone was trying to take out a restraining order on me. I just think this whole possible story has a lot of holes. I'm not sure why Safi would go find his son and tell him all these things and then tell him to tell his mom that his dad said them. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And even if for some reason she did, a restraining order is not cool. And also, I think the most important part of all of this is that I love Safi. I would die for her, and I need her to fall in love with me. And to do that, we have to always be on Team Safi. So, sorry, bud.
You're right. I have no reason to believe you over her.
Boom.
You're not as good of a person as you like to pretend, Caulfield.
Then neither are you.
Maybe you and Safi deserve each other.
We do, and we're gonna fall blissfully in love, unlike you and your ex-wife. All right.
I think I've wrung all I can out of Lucas today.
That was weird. All right.
Should try Gwen's office next.
One possible explanation is that he relapsed with the booze and doesn't remember saying the things. That's true, because we know him in the other universe is sober, and that's probably why he has a good relationship with his family, versus him in this universe does not have a good relationship with his family. Meaning... it's extremely sus that he immediately jumped to that solution to his problem. Yeah, it's... so much about it just doesn't sit right with me. But anyway, I'm always Team Safi, so...
You give me a second?
Oh.
Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building with my presence.
What the hell's going on here?
Just
guys,
leave
there's so
everything
much
behind,
drama today.
You won't need any university materials.
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing, under penalty of law.
Whoa.
I know how this works. You don't need to read me my rights.
Just doing my job.
What is going on here?
In Nuremberg. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some kind
something
of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that-
down here too.
You could say that again. Jesus.
Yeesh. I wonder what that was about.
Let's go find out, shall we? Holy moly, what a dramatic day. Detective Max is on the case. What the hell is Gwen getting charged with?
Escorted out by security, while Dead World Gwen is having hushed phone calls about the police and trying to break into locked bookcases.
Sus. Sus,
Time
sus,
to snoop
sus.
like I've never snooped before.
Snoop like you've never snooped before. So we'll probably have to snoop in this universe and then snoop in the other universe too. To get all the details.
I had decided I would hitchhike across the country. If I still wanted to die when I got to the Pacific, then I could do it peacefully. Hell of an opening line, Gwen.
That's her memoir? Holy shit.
I'm going to read this, I swear. If I ever have time for pleasure reading again.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it's very pleasurable based on that opening line.
Damn, talk about a green thumb.
Yeah, there's a lot of... This is a beautiful office, actually. So much greenery in here. Alright, this is probably where the good stuff's gonna be. Let's start on the right and work our way left. We got a phone.
Oh my god, an answering machine. As I live and breathe.
Looks like there's some messages. Let's listen. Play first message.
Gwen, if you're screening your calls, pick up. I just got an email from Boss Bitch, and the phone is ringing off the hook. What the fuck is happening? Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
So that was a call from Gwen's partner, who got a call from Yasmin? Huh. Second message.
Dr. Hunter? This is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're all right.
Oh, that's very nice of you, David. Student of the year.
I don't know. Okay, bye.
Not helpful, though. Okay. Third and final message.
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox, and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
God damn, what's in the mailbox? We gotta go find out. Okay, before we can leave, though, next up's email.
You would never do... what, Gwen?
From Dr.
What
Gwen
is this
Hunter
about?
to Dr. Rati Mera. Subject, what the fuck? Hi Rati, there's no good way to say this, but Yasmin put me on unpaid leave pending a disciplinary meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about the details, but if you hear any rumors, please know I would never do this. I'm not stupid or desperate. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so can you water my plants? Some of these little guys have been thriving for years now, and I'm not letting Kaladin kill them. I'll owe you a drink. From Gwen.
Gwen canceled her weekly meetings with Safi? Why?
Interesting. She had a standing meeting for a thesis check-in with Safi every Wednesday afternoon. That was canceled. Although, in saying that, did she just cancel them because... No, because in this universe, Safi's alive. I was just gonna say, did she cancel them because Safi's dead and she won't be able to make it? But no. What do we got here? Final essays.
With the way they hustled Gwen out, I don't think these students are getting their grades anytime soon.
I mean, it looks like a lot of them are graded, though.
Whoa, Reggie got an A-?
Diamond got a B+.
Loretta doesn't seem like the type to be happy with a B.
Well, you deserve it, Loretta, because you frickin' suck. Alright, that's some interesting clues. We need to find out now why Gwen was escorted out of here in the first place. I think that's all we're gonna see in this universe, so how about we do a quick pop over to the other one and see what we can find. Oh, her plant's dying. Hang on. Let's see what we can do about that.
Drink up, buddy.
I'm not heartless. We gotta help the plants out. Alright.
If Safi was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, what, 4 years ago? This thing looks older than Caledon.
It's so much, like, grayer and depressing in the Dead World, which obviously makes total sense, but I just like how they've conveyed it almost visually that you're in a different world. One world is literally colorful, happy, and bright, and the other world is very much not.
Fiction, non-fiction, poetry, plays, bunch of scenes. Is there anything Gwen doesn't read?
Can we take a look at this bookend?
It's like a bumper sticker evolved into a bookend.
Live fast, eat ass. Whoa. Whoa. Live fast, eat ass. A tiny little weasel holding the books? That's freaking hilarious. Okay. We will save that for my own personal collection.
Between Gwen and me, I bet we've road-tripped most of the country.
She might be a POS impending, but her plants are blameless. You're right, Tiffy. Is that this channel's new motto? It might be.
Caked up Mothman, goated with the sauce. God, why didn't I trade travel stories with Gwen before all this?
Alright, let's check out her desk in this universe, where she has not been fired. Book of Essays.
This is the book I got for Gwen.
Oh, the one we helped her get out of the locked case.
Between the pages?
Was there a secret note in it? That's why she wanted it? Oh, that's suspicious. Hey R, did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night or at all over the weekend? If so, did she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and return it to the library. I don't want everyone knowing I'm asking questions. Thanks, I'll owe you forever. From DGH. DGH. DGH, I saw Safi at poetry on Friday and coffee on Sunday. She seemed fine, seemed happy, didn't mention any news. Not that I heard, at least. Is everything okay? This is all kind of freaking me out. RL415. Spooky code names? Spooky ways of passing notes? Huh.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Oh, we're getting all the breadcrumbs now, folks. I'm like kind of excited. I love me a good mystery, and this is giving all of the mystery. I'm here for it. Give me all these breadcrumbs. We're gonna figure it out. Written notes are spooky. Are you Gen Z? Hey, Kung Fu Asparagus, happy Saturday! Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear you're sick. Hopefully you're able to rest up a bit today and you'll be feeling better tomorrow. Dang! Is there anything worse than getting sick? I mean, it is the time of year though, for colds, flus, allergies, so rest up. Thanks for stopping in, it's good to see you. Maybe DGH stands for Dr. Glizzy Hogger? It's gotta be it.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
From Safi to Dr. Gwen Hunter. Question on last assignment. Dear Dr. Hunter, thank you again for letting me turn in a memoir piece in verse. I'm really into poetry this semester. I might make it my creative writing focus. I have a question though. What does the note, your voice doesn't feel like your own mean? Thanks, Safi. Safi, happy to explain. Your memoir in verse is technically very impressive. Most people sound like broken records when they write villanelles. But the voice feels less like you and more like you're imitating classic poets. Ask yourself, how can you inhabit your own words more comfortably? Cheers, Gwen. Dear Dr. Hunter, I see. I'll try my best. Thanks, Safi. Gwen, thanks again for being willing to read this. I had to write down what I felt or I'd fucking explode. Do you think there's anything here? Is it weird that I'm already writing about her? The willows are weeping, the fruit is rotting from the branch. I saw her glowing and I saw her go out. I'm sorry, I am so sorry. I am no longer anything else. Hey Safi, never feel weird for wanting to write about pain or whatever it is that's clogging the pipes in your mind. This poem is raw and honest, and I can tell. My advice is to be more specific and personal with that last line. What does it mean for you to no longer feel anything else? What the hell is this about?
I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved.
Interesting. So Gwen has been a mentor for Safi for many years. More than a mentor, almost like a confidant. So they have a serious relationship. Last but not least, let's listen to the messages in this world. First message.
Dr. Hunter, I appreciate your condolences. You know I do, but I'd prefer if you didn't contact me for a few days. There's a few things I need to get in order. Whatever the case, I'll see you at the staff meeting. You should get the call from Vin later today.
Okay. It's most likely that DGH stands for Dr. Gwen Hunter. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, second message.
Hey, babe. Just checking in on my favorite workaholic who won't take a single bereavement day. Love you. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Third message.
Hi, Professor Hunter. This is Vin Long from Dr. Fayed's office. I'm just calling to confirm an all-hands staff meeting this afternoon in the second floor lounge in the administration building. Attendance is, unfortunately, mandatory. Gwen, I hope you didn't. I'm not sure if you should. I don't know. Just, I wouldn't blame yourself.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Well, let's see if there's anything on her calendar.
That must have been some call with Maria on Friday.
Friday.
Gwen even planned out a time to follow up.
Stupid motherfucking call with Maria at 2 p.m. I don't know who Maria is. She was clearly not happy about it, and I wonder if that had anything to do with Safi. She said she was going to follow up with her on Monday. So we need to try to figure out what Gwen talked to Maria about.
All right, Hacker Max. Let's go. Search sent to Maria. Enter. Wait, this is Safi's publisher. Gwen got Safi's book canceled?
Whoa, that's a big bomb drop. To Dr. Gwen Hunter from Maria Sandoval. Subject, RER call on Friday. Hello Gwen, thank you again for taking the time to talk with me last week. I've discussed the concerns you raised with my senior editor over the weekend, and he agrees they are sufficient to merit action. We've begun the process of pulling Safia's project, All the Daughters We Don't Talk About. I know this isn't the outcome any of us exactly wanted, but I really appreciate your insights on the matter. I hope to work with you again soon. From Maria Sandoval, editor of Present Leaf Press. Then Gwen reached out and said, Hi Maria, I'm just reaching out to follow up on our conversation from Friday. I know I dropped a bit of a bomb on you, but have you had a chance to discuss my concerns with your senior? Oh, that was the first email, and then that was the second email.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
What the hell? So that's what happened on Friday. Is Safi's book was canceled due to comments made by Gwen.
I thought Gwen helped Safi set this all up in the first place. Why would she? No, this all has to add up. Somehow.
Good job, Max, getting that evidence in physical form. Another interesting tidbit. I want to read that note again. Oh, it won't let me. Because whoever wrote that note knew that this had happened. Damn, guys, it's getting good. Alright, so in the dead world, Gwen had not gotten in trouble for anything, but as you can see, her boss, aka Safi's mom, seemed upset with her for some reason. And then in this universe, she did actually get in trouble.
Gwen's wife. Claudia, I think. I met her at a faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her.
Do you have a copy of the note in your own notes? Oh, maybe. Maybe. No, I just make notes about everything we found out. That's very helpful, though, to have these little things. Lucas has an alibi for the cow skull. It wasn't him. Okay. Interesting, 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 interesting. All right. Now, we still didn't find out what Gwen did. However, I'm pretty sure that the message we heard had something to do with something in her mailbox, right? Do you think it's something in here? Hey, Joe, how are you? Muffin's actually not here right now. I'm not sure where she is, but when she arrives, I will make sure that you get a sighting, because everyone's Saturday needs a Muffin sighting, right? Dang. All right, we've got some answers, but mostly a lot of questions. Safi has a lot of background with Lucas and Gwen. Gwen got her book canceled even though she was her mentor for years. I don't know what's going on between Lucas and Safi, but something weird. All right, let's check these mailboxes.
Hi, Mama, can you hear me okay?
No Saturday is ever complete without Her Grace's presence. Is poor Princess Muffin recovered from the urine theft yet? Yes, luckily Muffin is a very good cat who doesn't hold a grudge. I'm always so worried when I take Muffin to the vet that she's like never gonna forgive me. But luckily she doesn't hold a grudge. She's a-okay, happy as can be. She spent most of yesterday evening cleaning all of the ultrasound gel off her tummy fur because how dare she live a life with ultrasound gel in her fluff, and I think she's probably taking a little nap there today. Someone put a mustache on this poor guy.
Why, there's something on your lip, my good man.
Just take that for my own benefit.
Thank you. Rude.
Never know when a fake mustache might come in handy, right? I wasn't so much helping out the statue as I was collecting materials that may come in handy in the future. Oh, they've all got mustaches.
I don't think this is what the artist intended. Back to normal.
She's waiting, biding her time. Yes, she's waiting for her grand reveal on this Saturday afternoon.
The undergrads are restless.
How are you doing today, Joe? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Life is Strange. This one does not have a mustache.
It's too bad you went here in the 60s, Gretch. We could have gotten stoned together.
Stress relief kiosk?
Is that a therapist's business card? I'll bet some folks on the other side could use that.
Yeah. Okay.
This must belong to someone flashy, and forgetful, and cold.
Got over here. I assume Yasmin's not in?
I was literally just in there comforting Yasmin. But this Yasmin doesn't need comforting.
Ooh, Vin's not here. Can we spy on his computer?
Fancy. Looks like Caledon spared no expense.
Or not. We're just gonna admire his monitor. Alright, well that's everything in this universe. Let's see what's going on in the other one. Double the content with double the time traveling. It's so cold and empty over on this side. God damn.
Of course, I know what they're doing. My grief isn't affecting my brain.
She just can't catch a break, huh? Not even at a time like this.
Okay. Yasmin's still in her office.
I think we all feel a bit busted sometimes.
Can I spy on his computer in this universe?
Jeez. Somebody robbed an airport lounge.
Just everything's a mess. There's Vin. What is
Take
he
a
doing?
card,
A tarot reading?
Or whatever.
Nice candid shot. I love the subtle adjustment to the colors they do between universes. I do too. It's cool. He kind of looks like he's trying to read my mind. Do you think he can?
Fucking shit. Oh. Max. It's just you. Huh? What can I do you for?
Are you drunk?
Are you pouring whiskey into your coffee?
Yes.
Any particular reason why?
Safi just got murdered, Max? Come on, get it together.
World is a fuck.
Is this a different Max from the first game? It is not. This is Max all grown up from the original Life is Strange.
How many of those do you have?
Ooh, just don't check the recycling.
Is this about Safi?
Safi. Everything is about Safi nowadays.
She just got murdered, Vin. Don't make this about
isn't
you.
About Safi. Max, this is about you and me.
Right.
Come on. Illicit day drinking with your coworkers is sexy. Be sexy, Max.
I can't believe that this is the love interest. Like, who in their right mind would be like, yes, I'm into Vin? Like, what? This guy is a complete idiot and is nowhere near Max's type. As tempting as you made that offer, Vin, I'm going to not be sexy today. And I love drinking. So this is all about you, Vin, not about the whiskey. I'd like that to be clear.
I think I'll pass on the sexiness.
What a weirdo. What a freaking weirdo. Does anyone read tarot cards?
What do they mean?
It's called a 3-card pull. This one represents my past, the magician. It means I'm exceptionally talented, though you already knew that about me.
Someone might think of him as an adorable goofball, but that someone sure as hell isn't Max. Or like anyone.
My present, the 9 of Wands. Upside down like that, it means I'm exhausted, feeling vulnerable, and, well, guilty as charged.
I'm glad that Vin is interpreting these cards for me, because I would have no clue. Oh, Oh, really? You've done tarot a couple of times. I would love for someone to actually do it for me, like a professional to do a reading. I don't know if I necessarily believe in it, but it's something I would definitely like to experience.
And my future. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. AKA the fuck around and find out card.
The fuck around and find out card.
I think I'm about to find out.
Foreboding.
Fear of the future. It's the spice of life, Max.
In my experience, we tend to cause the exact thing we're trying to avoid.
Where were you last week?
All right, well, I'm gonna leave Depresso Vin to himself. Let's see what else is around here. It's all very, very quiet. Glum.
I'm going up there with or without you. I have to see it with my own eyes.
See what?
See what? You talked to one rent-a-cop. What if I told you about sources?
Are we really doing this? Okay, let's see. Magnetism, cold spots...
Oh, there's some kind of conspiracy theorists.
You're describing every paranormal phenomenon ever.
Wait, can I put the mustaches on the statues in this universe? Or did I take them from this universe? I'm getting everything mixed up. Maybe I took them... No, I didn't. I took them from the other universe, but... I can't put them on these ones, unfortunately. I don't really think much of the mysticism aspect of tarot, but I found it helpful to, like, give a different framework of a POV of a situation you wouldn't have originally considered. That's a good way to put it, Jay. That's how I would probably approach it as well. Okay, I think that's everything here for now. So all that means is we've got one more lead to follow. And that lead is out here in the other reality. We need to figure out what Vin is looking for in the living world. We've actually got a few texts as well. Amanda just texted us and said, almost forgot, keep the salad in the fridge and it'll keep for a day or two. The bread a little longer. I'm not gonna say I promise it won't go bad. I don't control mold. I'm just gonna say my appetite's still off. I'll try to eat it, but my appetite's still a bit off. I understand, but try to eat something other than a Pop-Tart, please. I'll try. We posted the photo of Vin and says he looks kind of like he's trying to read my mind. Do you think he can? It got 93 likes? Holy shit. Reggie said, I'm pretty sure he can already read mine. Amanda made a post. PSA to all my Abenaki friends. Since a pipe burst at the reservation's cultural center, the Turtle will be hosting this month's beading workshop. Cool. Gwen said the philodendrons are growing in the kitchen and the algonemas in the living room. And I'm at work worried sick about them. Claudia commented, my little plant mom. Okay, so there's obviously not a whole lot going on in the dead world, because most people are, you know, mourning and whatnot. Social media isn't blowing up. Okay. Can't go up there. Oh, this is where we can... This is a spot where I can change the timeline. I was wondering where there was one out here. Okay. So, in the other universe... There are two Abraxas kids right here.
Lackeys aren't in this world, but I might be able to hear them from this side.
Okay, so that's what we had to do. We had to go to the other world and then just use a pulse. There we go, and now we can listen to them.
Facial recognition to unlocking. I'm not sure why. Well, if it's a passcode, Diamond can probably find a way into it. Ah, shit. Good point.
Holy shit. Someone took Vin's phone, and they think it was Diamond. I can use this.
Alright. We've got our clue. The thing Vin's looking for is his phone. And they think Diamond If they can find it, Diamond will be able to open it? Just want to do a lap around here and see how things are different. Oh, Snow David! He lost his penis in this world. So these are actually different powers, Jay. Max's powers in the original game, she had the ability to rewind time. For some reason, her powers have kind of morphed in this game, and she now has the ability to travel between timelines. So it's almost like time travel upgraded.
If living Safi could see this, I bet she'd be mortified. It's all so earnest.
Can you run on the ice? It's amazing I made it through childhood. I don't think it lets me out there, unfortunately. Alright, so if we go back to the other world now, we can go speak to Diamond about what we just found out. Y'all assholes wouldn't talk to me, but that's fine, because I found a way to figure out what you were talking about anyways. Hey, Diamond. I'm back, and I've got tea to spill.
So, if you're wondering why those Abraxas kids are eyeballing you, it's because someone stole Vin's phone.
Seriously? They think it was me? The clownery! Of course they do. Of course.
I knew it wasn't you.
I take it I was right to assume they're full of shit.
Always a safe assumption. But if you find out who did it, tell them I owe them a drink.
What's with you and Vin anyway?
So, are you and Vin rivals? Enemies?
To hear him tell it? Both.
And to hear you tell it?
Vin is one of those yappy little purse dogs who swears he's a pit.
It's a good way to put it. You're kind of an anomaly in Abraxas.
You don't exactly strike me as the typical, Abraxan.
In the Vin Lang mold? God, no. But the org itself has potential. If we could just get him away from it.
What if you were in charge?
You ever think about being, I don't know, Abraxas' boss? Queen. High priest.
High priest, there's
President.
the title.
I would love to.
Alright, well, that's all I've got for you right now, Diamond.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Diamond.
And hey, if you talk to Vin again, tell him the only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
Oh, shit. Get it, girl. Alright, well, we didn't find Vin's phone, but we can at least report back to him that Diamond doesn't have it. Contrary to the suspicions of him and his lackeys.
So, bad news, I'm not sure who took your phone. Good news, it wasn't Diamond.
Holy shit. You figured all that out with, like, 0 clues?
I just knew who to ask. And how. So, about my question.
I'm free Tuesday after 7, and I'm partial to a Japanese single malt.
Is he asking me out?
Whiskey?
Yes, but damn, do I have so much to teach you. So your place or mine?
Neither? Don't flatter yourself.
Sounds like a profoundly underwhelming evening.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
At least he has good taste in drinks.
So, someone fucked up Sophie's car. They didn't take anything, but they used a cow skull to do it.
Jesus. Max, that's crazy. Is she okay?
Hey, Durbo, how are you? Happy Saturday. Feel like it's been a while.
Like that, though.
Good to see you.
You mean who in Abraxas would?
Not exactly.
I didn't say that.
No. But it's what you meant, isn't it? Anytime some nonsense happens on campus, people trip over themselves accusing Abraxas. Vandalism, destruction of property, that's beneath us, Max. We're reformers.
I mean, there was some theatricality to it.
Certainly seemed performative.
And anonymous. What would even be the point? And besides, how do you even get a cow skull through a windshield?
Like this.
Hold on. I didn't say anything about our windshield.
Ooh, good catch, Max. Good catch.
I'd love to keep chatting and freezing my balls
All
off,
we said was car.
And if I need to reach you?
I'll end up in my office eventually.
Hmm.
Ben, what did you do?
I think we've got our culprit for the cow skull. All right, so we've been going for about 2 hours now, and I see that an ad break is about to start. So how about we take a little break? We did have issues with memory leaking last week when we played this game, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit the game. We'll take a 5-minute break. We'll come back, we'll reload, and we'll pick up from right here. So everyone take this opportunity to use the bathroom, stretch, get a snack, refill your water. We'll run those ads, restart the game, and we'll be back shortly. Alrighty guys, welcome back. Thanks for waiting. Hopefully you took that opportunity for a little bit of self-care. Let me just reboot the game back up here and we'll pick up right from where we left off. We need to go interrogate Vin in his office and see if he'll admit to being involved with throwing the cow skull through poor Sophie's windshield. Thank you, Euro.
What did you do?
Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far today and enjoying their Saturday in whatever way you're celebrating. Celebrating's the right word when it comes to Saturdays, right? I'm enjoying being here with you, hanging out with you guys, and I don't know about you, but I am freaking loving episode 2. I am all in on the whodunit murder mystery aspect, so collecting all these clues has been a lot of fun.
Let's see if I can't make this canary sing.
Make the canary sing! You can do it, Max. I believe in you. I made a wildly irresponsible purchase tonight. Ooh, spill! Tell us more. I spent €2 to buy myself a copy of Battlefield 2042. I overpaid.
Sorry to startle, just... That was good.
Hopefully you'll be able to
Finding these so
financially
fast.
recover from that decision.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I just left it on my desk.
Oh, he found his phone
Been that
after
kind
all.
of day.
Yeah.
Something wrong with your phone?
Did something happen to your phone while it was lost?
Huh? Oh, no, it's fine. I just can't get it unlocked. Fuck. It's gonna lock if I get it wrong again.
You don't remember your code?
Wait. You can't remember your own code?
I am, like, extremely hungover. You're lucky I can remember who
Something
you are.
smells fishy.
I set the code to the year some old fucking magician scientist died. Slipped my mind.
Magician scientist?
Abraxas shit. I must have thought it was cool at the time. Can you just... I don't know. I'm not at my best right now.
Y'all smell that? It smells like bullshit.
Sure. Vin is definitely hiding something. Getting into that cell phone is my best shot at finding out what. Too hungover to remember a passcode? Jeez.
Yeah, that's
Good thing
definitely
I
not
know
his
another
phone.
Vin.
Definitely not his phone. But yeah, luckily we've got actually another Vin we can talk to and maybe get some clues. We can go speak to dead Vin. Ask him if he can tell us what his passcode is. It smells like a sewage pipe burst under his desk. Let me guess. Dead World Vin has no idea what I'm talking about when I say magician scientist? Vin is totally sus breaking into that phone. I'd better break into that phone. Nice logic.
Can I ask for something kind of weird?
I don't do foot stuff.
Damn. Well, there goes my Friday night.
Vin does owe me a favor.
Yeah, we did pick up his package earlier, remember? Do we call it in now? Do we save it for later? Ooh, I feel like this is actually the biggest decision we've had to make today. Do we call in our favor now or do we save it for later? I mean, you never know if there's even gonna be a later. My gut says we call it in now, but what do you guys think? Oh, Tia says save. Do we have a tiebreaker vote? Bronny says do it. Do it. And Tia says you can fish the info out of him without it. I mean, that's true. We might really need a big favor down the road versus right now, this would only just be a little favor. It's not even really a favor to ask him what his passcode is. No, that's a good point. I've been persuaded by TS's logic. We're gonna save it for later.
I have a question. Do you know anything?
Oh, apparently I got an achievement for not cashing in my favor.
Jack Parsons, occultist rocket scientist?
Oh, maybe.
What about him?
Nothing, really. I just...
They killed him, you know. Just like JFK.
Oh. What, year did that happen?
I'm glad we saved our favor, because this is really easy.
Any more questions?
I forgot he was drinking. That makes it a lot easier. We know the name. That's easy.
Right.
Now we just Google when he died.
Of course.
Thanks, Finn. All right.
Jack Parsons. Surely this place has a book on him somewhere.
Since there were gunshots on campus, saving favors for more dire circumstances seems the smarter choice.
Okay, Encyclopedia. Do you have a certain occultist rocket scientist for me?
Roger Bacon died in 1292. That's not the one we need.
Jack Parsons was a magic-y rocket scientist. So maybe he's in here?
Unfortunately not. We've got Isaac Newton, who died March 31st, 1727.
Come on, show me Jack Parsons.
The name of this book is Witchcraft for Noobs. And the name of this chapter, oh, I'm so bad at rotating this book, is Sex, Drugs, and Occult Rituals. We need to make a mental note of this one. We're going to come back to that later for some light reading.
Pretty sure Myvin said Jack Parsons was an occultist. So history of the occult seems like a pretty safe bet.
Yep, and you're right, because look what we got. Jack Parsons died June 17th, 1952.
Here we go. Jack Parsons was found dead in the destroyed remains of his personal laboratory in 1952. Thanks, Mr. Parsons. Sorry about you getting blown up and all.
R.I.P. All right. We've got the information that we need. Let's go put it to good use. Now, wait a minute. Where did Vin go? He just dropped the phone and dipped? Oh, this is good for us. Now we can snoop. Oh, he's also into tarot cards in this universe.
I guess other Vin was looking for answers too. Huh. The cards are different here.
Oh, interesting. Do you see this? The magician is the same, the past, but his present and future are different. His present card is the Queen of Swords, a card representing a fierce woman, quick wit, and an incoming judgment. And then his future card is the Tower, a card of shocking change, chaos, and upheaval. Remember, this is in the living world. Interesting. We should probably keep that in mind.
Very macabre chic. But I guess that's Vin's brand. That's a lot of canceled meetings. I wonder if it has anything to do with that disciplinary hearing of Gwen's.
Maybe.
A Krampus of your very own.
I need to start celebrating Krampus. This looks like such a more metal version of Christmas.
Looks like Vin takes it black. Wow, Yasmin wiped out her whole schedule for this disciplinary hearing of Gwen's. Yikes.
It's a 6-day hearing? That's really long. What the hell did Gwen do? A full week trial? Yeah, that's crazy.
He won a drama award. Shocker. Aw, what a cute little guy.
Aw.
Oh, this one's not broken.
Yeah, I was just about to say, in the other universe, the little hedgehog on his desk was broken. It's not broken here. All right, now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The phone.
I hope this is the right code.
Success.
I'm sorry, Vin. I know this is a brutal misuse of powers, but I need to know if you had anything to do with this. Food pics, mirror selfie.
Oh, so it is his phone after all? Isn't it weird that he couldn't remember the code?
Safi. There's a lot of Safi in here. I didn't get the impression they were close.
Is he a stalker?
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Wow, that is really close.
What the fuck? Vin and Safi were banging? Okay, that is so disgusting on so many levels, because A, I love Safi, and B, I hate Vin, so I don't like the thought of them together. What the hell? Maybe Safi dumped his ass, and that's why he threw a cow skull in her windshield? Huh.
Who even were you, Safi?
Yeah, there's a lot about Safi that we didn't know, apparently. We are finding out a lot. She has an interesting past that we're just getting breadcrumbs about. Huh.
I really thought I could help. Poke around a little, figure out who has it out for Safi. Bada bing, bada boom. Case solved, right? Why else would my powers come back? Stupid. Now I have more impossible questions than I had to begin with. Lucas filing a restraining order? Vin and Safi sleeping together? Gwen killing Safi's book deal? I have no idea what any of it means. And the worst part is, I can't even talk to you about any of it. I won't be able to save you. Again. Whatever I do, it's going to turn out worse than I could even imagine.
Get the fuck off me! I can't breathe.
Everyone stay back. Give him some space. He's having a panic attack or something.
I'm not fucking crazy. I know what I saw up there.
Everything's under control. There's nothing to see here.
All right, an authority figure has arrived. Sort of. Nothing to worry about. Let's give him some space.
Good job, Teacher Max.
Can you run and get him some water? You okay, Reggie?
Am I okay? Fuck. After what I just saw up there.
Reggie, up where?
The fucking overlook. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have been up there. I'm a fucking idiot.
The overlook? Look, it's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not your mom.
It's okay. I'm not mad. I just want to know what you were doing up there.
Remember in your seminar how you said we should take photos of things that scare us?
Well, A+ for following directions, then. Now, you want to tell me what you saw?
I saw myself.
Huh?
Another me.
Huh?
Walking around, working on the puzzle box, the one that I gave you earlier.
What did this other you want?
I wasn't gonna fucking talk to him. I fucking ran, Max.
Did you tell anyone what you saw? Did you tell... Loretta, thank you. Can you take Reggie to the infirmary?
Sure thing, Miss Caulfield. I'll see you later, yeah?
Just make sure he's alright.
Wow, Loretta's being real subdued for once. But okay, that's actually very interesting information. Is the fabric of reality starting to tear apart? Other people are able to see...
Time to go back up there.
Their alternate selves as well?
He's not just gonna let me by, is he?
Probably not, which makes me wonder, how did Reggie get in? If he got in, I guess we'll be able to get in too. God damn. Back to the scene of the crime, literally. Let's take a minute and, check out the main feed. Yasmin actually just posted about the Overlook. I understand many of you are curious about the recent occurrence at the Overlook, and I assure you your curiosity is a morbid one. I implore you to give the area a wide berth as the investigation proceeds. If not for my sake, then for my daughter's. Ooh, Chloe made a new post. I've been to Prague, Vancouver, Buffalo, but my best memories of snow were back in Arcadia Bay during the holidays with my family. Victoria commented and said, I understand how you feel. I barely have any old photographs of our holidays together. The storm took those too. Chloe says, I wanted to get the fuck out of that place so bad, and now I wish I had a home to go back to. The shitty irony doesn't escape me. Okay. I also made a new journal entry. December 6th. I really stepped in it. Lucas isn't exactly the kind of guy I want gunning for me. I don't want to diagnose him with serial killer darkroom syndrome, but his vibes are all off. Safi doesn't like him, and I don't have any reason not to trust her instincts. And she deserves to know if someone is filing charges against her. Should I apologize, or maybe I'll just never speak to him again? You have nothing to apologize for, Max. These are some interesting drawings on the right-hand page, by the way. Or hopefully he never speaks to me again, though it's unlikely. Caledon's a small world. It's so easy to run into people. I really don't need more enemies right now. Is Max a TA at the moment? She's a bit higher up on the totem pole, actually. She's like a locum professor, which is kind of exciting. Our Max is all grown up. Speaking of, did I texted that picture. Oh, but I'm in the dead world right now. I was gonna say, I texted that picture to Safi and I never heard back. But it's because that happened in the other world. Presumably we're gonna need to go to the other world to get up to the Overlook as well, but we can try talking to the cop.
Hey, I think I left some equipment on the Overlook. Can I?
Sorry, miss. This area is secured. Active crime scene. You'll have to wait.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright. Just use this little area right here. Jump over to the world of the living.
Better start heading up to the Overlook. Hope there's a place to cross back over on the way.
They, looks like they've actually shoveled the snow in this world. Let's check out our phone. We've got a post from Amanda. The people have spoken. The ST's new soup flavor is, drumroll please, Senegalese peanut stew. Congrats, everyone. Okay. Diamond said, I guess the crown ain't much if the motherfucker wearing it keeps getting his shit took, huh, Vin? Wow. That's a bold thing to post. Someone named Marlin says, spoken like someone who clearly has no intention of being the head of Abraxas anytime soon or ever. Gwen in this world has not gotten fired, so she says final deadline for essays is 6 p.m. today. Lucas making a cryptic post. Haters will crawl out of the woodwork to persecute you, but I've come too far to allow their bitterness to overwhelm me. Okay. Jesus. And then messages. Here we go. So we sent the picture to Safi. We said, hey Safi, thought you might want to know what Lucas is up to. She says, a whole restraining order? Jesus, get a grip, Colmanero. And thank you so much, Max. Trust I'll deal with him in my own way. Okay. Now the cop is out of our way, so we can head up to the overlook. What the hell?
This looks a lot like Sophie's favorite candy, but hers is called Sour Cats, not Heartstoppers.
So maybe there are differences between the worlds as well. We've already picked up on a few little things that are different, and this is pretty concrete evidence, actually.
This goes against everything I learned in horror movies, but I should check for more weird shit.
Do you see how they kind of look like little bullets? They're called Heartstoppers. Oh, this is interesting. If that's not an omen, I don't know what is.
Oh, be right back. Oh, shit. I have some good news. It's big, but I can't tell you what it is. Why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito right now? Max, you have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Yeah, no, this is... Huh.
The bigger the art project, the more of the path it blocks when it falls.
Great. An art project is blocking our way. We can get rid of it if I just peer into the other world? No. So it was supposed to be an arch. Oh, there's a spot right here we can just jump over. There we go.
From here, I should be able to make it up to the overlook.
Oh yeah, no, this is spooky. Alright, let's go. To the scene of the crime. We got the police tape. Do you hear that? There's a phone buzzing.
If I tamper with it, the cops will know. Might be another way.
Oh, I know the other way. Back to the world of the living. We got a message from Lucas? Oh, wow, he's threatening me. I hope you realize the gargantuan can of worms you opened by sending that picture of the restraining order to Sophie. I don't know, Lucas, maybe that can needed to get opened? You armed my enemy, Max Caulfield. I will have no reprieve, and I pray you don't either. What the fuck? This guy is a lunatic. Alright, we're gonna screenshot that for the authorities later. Sophie posted, tired as if. Okay, finally made it to the overlook. Someone is up here. Hello? Who are you? Oh, it's Gwen! Interesting.
Hey, Gwen.
Smoking is bad for you.
No thanks.
I love how this action will have consequences. Like Max won't get lung cancer kind of consequences,
Now
or
might be a good time to bring up Sophie's book.
Before I came out, I had this boss, a free thinker, who adopted his worldview wholesale from shouty YouTubers.
Yikes.
And a raging transphobe to boot. They're brainwashing our kids, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I was afraid if I said something, said anything, he'd figure me out. But when I was alone, I could conjure the perfect soliloquy to shut him up. Make him feel as small as he made me.
I've been there.
Isn't there, like, a special word for that? In French,
Hey
right?
Kev, how are you? Happy Saturday.
L'esprit de l'escalier. The wit of the staircase. I take it you're acquainted?
Oh, yeah. That one's a Max Caulfield greatest hit.
Point is, I've always been able to think of something to say eventually.
The fuck?
But what do you say about something like that?
Gwen,
What is it?
what is this?
Video proof. Allegedly. From Yasmin herself.
Oh, this is why she got fired.
Trafficking of a controlled substance on campus.
Oh.
Hold on. There's no way Yasmin thinks you were selling drugs.
How could she not? That there is security footage of someone who looks like me, dealing to students.
Someone who looks like you.
Hang on. Look, if it wasn't you, then you should fight it.
This is such bullshit. Can't you fight it?
Fight it? How? That wasn't me, it was my evil twin. No. No. Fuck it. They've already made up their mind.
You don't mean that.
Thanks for believing in me, Max, but I'm sick of fighting to prove I deserve to be here.
Lucas shouting at his son? Reggie seeing himself here in the other timeline? Is Gwen another victim of doppelganger-itis? Or is she just trying to cover her ass? If I could look at that footage, maybe I could figure it out.
Gwen? What are you doing?
Saying goodbye. And fuck you! To Caledon, to Yasmin, and to feeling powerless. Gotta take catharsis where you can get it.
I mean, this is a tough decision. Do we save the footage or do we stand with Gwen? I feel like this decision is one and the same, because I want to save the footage so I can stand with Gwen. I want to help prove that she's innocent, and I feel like I can't do that if I don't have the footage. Although, Bronny makes a great point, grabbing fire probably doesn't sound wise, and also, the more I think about it, if the tape does just show her doppelganger selling drugs, then that's not really gonna prove anything. The way to prove that she's innocent is probably figuring out what the hell's going on with all these doppelgangers. The footage probably doesn't mean anything in the end. TS makes another great point. There's also zero reason to expect that's the only copy of the footage. If we grab it, we'll A, probably suffer severe burns to our hands, and B, Gwen's gonna be like, what the actual fuck? So maybe it's better to be chill, let it burn, stand with Gwen, metaphorically, and we're gonna figure this out another way. Yeah. Stand with Gwen, it is. It's interesting that a lot of people are seeing or being affected by copies of themselves. Absolutely, because this now provides reasoning behind what happened with, what's-his-face and his son. That could have been a doppelganger. And then this doppelganger was selling drugs. Somehow are the evil versions of everyone, like, coming into this world? Because if so, that's gonna make things really interesting. Is there an evil Safi too? I agree. She definitely seems like someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. So yeah, let's stand with Gwen here. All right. Evil.
So, how does catharsis feel?
Honestly? Terrifying. But also feels pretty fucking great to set something on fire right now. Thanks, Max. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you hearing me.
Alright, I think we did the right thing there.
Gwen, wait. I need to ask you something.
I think we need to be careful with our words here. As much as I want to say, why'd you kill Safi's book? That immediately exposes the fact that we went into her office and snooped through her personal emails. We just did all of that to be on her good side. That would essentially undo everything we just did. I think we need to be less direct about it and see what she'll say of her own volition. So let's just say, did you hear about Safi's book?
Is it true they canceled Safi's book deal?
So... she told you?
Word travels. You were her mentor, right? Do you know why?
In my experience, some mysteries are better left that way.
That's a cryptic answer. Huh.
Now, let's see if I can find what Reggie saw. Or thinks he saw.
Everything is getting tangly. Oh my goodness. So many threads, so many breadcrumbs. Alright, let's go back to the actual dead world, the scene of the crime, which is where Reggie was. So much gloomier up here.
What would you think of all this, Hannah? Would you still be inspired? Did something used to be here? I can't remember.
I mean, there's no way Safi's body's still under that. What is under that? Huh? What the fuck?
Oh!
Oh, Miss Caulfield, you, out for a stroll too?
What are you doing here?
Loretta, isn't there somewhere else you could be right now?
I'm sure there is, but nowhere as exciting as this place, huh?
How did you even get past the officer?
How did you? Holy shit, what are those?
You can see those?
Yeah. Do you think this is what Reggie saw?
No, he said he saw himself. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. I was going to say that, but I forgot we don't trust Loretta as far as we can dropkick her. She's just out here snooping around looking for a story and will throw anyone under the bus. When we first met Loretta, I thought she was cute and nice and I tried to help her out, and it became very clear very quickly that Loretta is actually kind of a bitch. So, yeah, no, Loretta doesn't need to know. We're just gonna play it cool and say wish I could say.
That's not really mine to share.
I'm not trying to... I just want to make sure he's okay. Honest.
I don't know if I believe you.
He will be. I think.
I was gonna come up here anyway after the suicide tip, but... seeing Reggie like that... I don't know. Made it feel... real.
I can't tell if Loretta's having a redemption arc or if she's just trying to play me.
You run a successful podcast for a few years and you find ways to get people to open up.
The suicide tip. Remember people were saying it might be suicide with Safi?
I got a lead. I could cut you in.
What's the catch?
One second I'm a source, and the next I'm a fellow investigator? Sounds like there's strings attached.
No, it's not like that. I feel like
oh, right. We dismissed it so quickly I already forgot. Yeah, it's a completely implausible theory.
Maya Okada, one of Safi's classmates during undergrad. They were friends. Then, Maya died a couple years back. Suicide, apparently.
I mean, I'm not gonna say a pattern because it's not a pattern. There's no way Safi committed suicide up here. Like, literally, it's not plausible. So, thank you for the tip, but I don't think that means anything.
That doesn't sound like it has anything to do with Safi.
Maybe not. I don't know. It's weird, though. You dig through Safi's life, and you inevitably end up running into Maya.
Explain something to me. Why is this so important to you? Safi was my friend.
Because I hate it when things don't make sense.
The closest parallel is one of these evil alternate reality twins murder her, but that's not suicide. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing, TS. Oh shit. What's going on with Moses?
I have to go.
Yeah, this is all very interesting. Let's see what's going on with Moses. Wait a minute, is that the detective? What's going on?
I got your text. Tried calling, but you didn't pick up.
It's cool, Max. Everything's cool.
It's not cool, though.
It is not.
How bad is it?
So what's the damage?
TLDR version? Pretty sure I'm the #1 suspect.
What?
What? Why?
Besides that being true for most of my life? Well, I did do something.
Did do what?
I took Safi's camera.
What do you mean? Off her dead body?
I know.
Why? But literally why?
Moses, why did you?
It wasn't like a rational decision. I wasn't thinking. When we found her that night, I saw the camera. And I thought the last picture she took in her life was that selfie of the three of us. And Safi would never want to have that camera, that picture, in the hands of the fucking police. So I brought it back to my office. And then I realized, what the fuck am I doing? That's evidence in a murder case. So I just hid it in there. In my office.
Oh, Moses.
Moses.
I screwed up, Max. And now I don't know what to do.
All right.
Moses.
Is on his way to
You done goofed.
unlock your office, Mr. Murphy. Then I'll just have a look around inside.
Shit! I've got to get Safi's camera out of there. Somehow.
Unless you have a key card.
How does he even know it's in there? How did he get the tip? Do you have a warrant?
Are you with the police? Don't you need a warrant to search my friend's office?
Max, Please chill.
Vincent Alderman, Vermont State Police Detective. I'm the new lead investigator on your friend's case. In this instance, Dr. Fayad has granted permission to search any property belonging to Caledon.
I mean, property belonging to Caledon, sure, but that's his own personal space, his own personal property. You still need a warrant.
I'm pretty sure you still need a warrant. Universities don't own all the equipment in
Just drop it, Max.
Miss Caulfield, I do need you to leave the area for the time being.
Will you be okay?
Mr. Murphy will be fine.
I know he's just doing his job,
Promise.
but this guy is giving me the ick.
Okay, now's my chance to get into Moses' office. Where's a place I can shift to the other timeline?
Yeah, what I want to know is, how does he even know that Moses has the camera? As for Moses, I totally believe him. I think he just panicked in the moment. He took the camera. It was actually a very rational explanation he gave for why he did it, so I don't have any sort of worry or anything about Moses. If anything, I have more worry about the police detective. He was acting a little sus. Alright, so clearly we can't do anything in this timeline. I'm just running around. You'd think being a detective he'd have some semblance of empathy, or at least he'd be able to fake one. Well, exactly. Exactly. I did see we had a new journal entry, so I want to check that out. First, December 6th. YOLO beer mug. As you probably know, every instinct told me to grab Gwen's flash drive from the flames, but who am I to deny her catharsis? Even if it won't last forever, it's the principle of the thing, you know? Can you imagine the old Max you knew saying that? Tinfoil hat. The cop did it. Also, did I have any texts? Yeah, I do have messages. Oh, just from Moses, yeah, okay. Alright, let's shift.
Maybe I can find a way into Moses' office from this side.
It looks the exact same. I literally wouldn't have even known we shifted if it wasn't for the color palette and the blinds. Okay. So we're in the other universe. And luckily for us, the office door is left open.
Hey, maybe this Moses can help me find the camera.
Yeah, but this Moses wouldn't have the camera. Because this Moses didn't take it from the crime scene. But I guess maybe we can ask, where do you keep your special things? You know? Something along those lines. So it looks like this is... I don't know if this just is Moses' office, is it? This is the sickest office I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Oh, hey Max.
Jesus, Moses.
That's annoying. How do you stand it?
You'd be surprised how quickly you get used to it.
I think they call that Stockholm Syndrome.
That was a jump scare.
Uh-huh. So, what's up?
Actually, I need to ask you kind of a weird question.
My favorite kind. Name it.
What's your most prized possession?
What is your most prized possession? In here, at least.
In here? Probably that mug. My sister made it for me as an early Christmas gift.
Oh, that's sweet.
Remind me not to get you any mugs for Christmas.
Sorry, Moses. It's just wasn't what I was looking for. All right, let's switch gears. Got anything cool in here?
Okay. Name something.
Moses, if you had to hide evidence from the cops.
Like something I keep locked away?
Yes, exactly.
That would definitely be my electric kettle. Maintenance has no idea where I hide that fire hazard.
As I live and breathe. Moses Murphy, rule breaker.
Rule bender, Max. Rule bender. Anyway, what's with all the questions? Oh.
Moses, You need me to hold something, or can I help somehow?
Actually, yeah. I need an Allen wrench.
On it. Got one around here?
No, I borrowed one from Carla, but I think she took it back. If you can go grab that from her, I'll owe you.
His office is the size of my entire workplace. I know, I can't believe it. When I walked in, I was like, oh, this is a common office. Like, multiple people use this space. But I'm like, no, actually. Now that I'm looking around, I'm pretty sure this is just his office, which is absolutely insane. It has a loft, folks. A loft. It also has a cat poster.
I feel like I understand this now. Maybe I've gotten smarter with age.
That's cute.
Moses was so excited when this came out. I think he bought 7 copies.
Aw, the photo was by Max Caulfield.
I can't get over how busy everyone is in this timeline. Did I forget what normal life is like?
Hi Moses, stole my Allen wrench set back last night. Hope that's cool. Some of my Frosties needed help with their robotics final, and I couldn't keep the fans waiting. Hit me up if you still need them, from Carla.
This is pretty impressive. A lot more complicated than I would have thought.
Yeah, that's not just your standard telescope. That's pretty heavy duty. All right, we'll probably just have to go to the other timeline to get the wrench, but I just want to look around first. A glow-in-the-dark star?
I bet Moses covered his bedroom with these as a kid.
I gotta go check out the loft. This is crazy. Bro, I am in the wrong industry. Why am I not a professor?
I thought I'd never hear another dirty joke about this thing. But Safi's alive here.
He has a lizard! And I can't interact with it? It also looks so fake. Maybe it is just a fake lizard. Ooh. Moses' journal. Wait a minute, is he writing poetry? Oh, and it's spooky poetry. What the fuck?
God, I bet every sad poem she ever wrote is being used to justify the suicide angle.
No, this is Safi's journal. She rattles chains, drags her fingernails along the wall. The houses of men are built on the bones of unnamed women. Whenever he speaks, I hear only an unearthly moaning coming from underground. The flowers on her grave wither and are replaced. Everybody loves a dead girl better than a live one. A dead girl doesn't age, doesn't argue, doesn't claim ownership of what is hers. She owns nothing but the dirt and the clothes they put her in. Ooh. Yeah, that's, they'll love that. All the suicide believers will love that one. Okay, anyway.
I need to get that Allen wrench, and I need to be quick.
Let's see what's different about his office. Oh, it is a fake iguana!
If the tea kettle was a fire hazard, I guess a heat lamp is out of the question.
That explains it. Okay. Okay. You couldn't have a real one. Safi's sweater.
I remember her wearing this earlier that night.
Hey, Squirrely, how are you? Happy Saturday! How's it going? Welcome to Life is Strange. Okay, we're inside the office now, so we have to make sure no one hears me. A Polaroid.
What? Bitch, you did not just... Relax. It was a picture of the mugs you two were drinking out of.
Good. Ugh, I would rather murder all my students with my bare hands than grade one more final.
Oh no. Were you two up all night?
Yeah. And I'll be working on these astronomy finals until sundown.
What I'd give to be pulling an all-nighter grading papers instead of all of this.
I mean, these Polaroids we've been finding confirms that there is at minimum a third timeline, because this isn't from the living timeline or the dead timeline. This is a completely separate occurrence, so it makes sense that there might be doppelgangers from other worlds somehow invading this one. The office looks a lot less lived in this timeline. Whoa.
It'd be better from another angle.
That's a cool mural. Yeah, we gotta take a snapshot of that. Here's the Allen wrench. Excellent. We'll just grab it from this timeline. That makes things a little bit easier.
To Moses.
Before we go, though, I want to take a snapshot of that picture. Looks like he was in the middle of decorating for Christmas, and then Sophie died, and, well...
Sophie was going to help put up the ornaments. I can do it for her. Aw, Maggie's cute. They're all cute, really.
Oh my god, is this his family? Look at these precious angels! Look at him with his little ears! Oh, it's like a pop-up card. Season's greetings, wishing you and your family all the best this holiday season with love, the Murphys. Yeah, that's freaking adorable.
It hurts to look at this.
Thankfully, Mr. Detective is blind and doesn't see Max creeping around inside the office somehow. Yeah, thankfully. He's not very good at his job. He's just good at being an asshole. Alright, I want to see if I can get a picture of that mural now. Photo spot. Yeah, here we go.
Moses and Safi. So different, and yet so well suited.
Alright, let's work back. Interesting, the mural's not in this world.
So I found this guy named Alan, but he didn't know anything about a wrench.
No, Max, not literally Alan. It's... Oh. You are a lifesaver, Max. Dad joke aside.
I'll never apologize for my dad jokes. And you're welcome. Mural goes here. What's that about?
Safi's baby. She had the bright idea that we should draw the Gemini twins up there.
Why haven't you?
Why haven't you?
You know Safi. She has like 1 million little projects half-started everywhere. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get to it at some point. We have all the time in the world. So, did you want some tea?
Yeah, if you don't mind. With the contraband kettle, right?
Ah, we found his hiding spot. It's underneath the action figures. Of course. Where else would you keep your valuables? Oh, wow. That is a fancy kettle. Grab that key there now, Max.
Give me just a second.
Sure.
Those are some sweet action figures, actually.
Is a secret hiding spot. Let's hope the other Moses hid the camera in the same place.
Not sure why he had to quickly do some coding before he could make me a cup of tea, but anyway.
Will it distract you if I talk?
She'll be fine. What's up?
Tell me more about that mural.
So, the mural. What's the story there?
I made the mistake of telling Safi I used to want to be a comic book artist, as she found a project that would force me to draw. We're gonna use my star projector to trace the constellation and then draw the twins around it.
And Gemini, what's the significance?
Really? I chose it because there are two of us and we'd be working on it together. But Safi imbued it with meaning. The scientist and the poet. Duality. She sells it better than me.
What about your telescope?
That telescope. How long have you been working on it?
A couple days. Why?
Is there anything special about it?
A better question would be, what isn't special about it? Misunderstood in its heyday, due in part to its experimental lens design, it's only now being lauded as the revelation it is.
Underestimated and later appreciated. Maybe I'll be so lucky.
Alright, talk later.
I'll let you get back to it.
Right, we've got the key, which means we can now grab the camera. Oh, Jesus, that fucking ornament!
That's still annoying.
I would have to agree, Max. I would have to agree. Oh, what are you printing?
The wonders of modern technology have rendered us a turtle with a gun. Worth it.
Of course, he's making a turtle with a gun. What else would he be making? Alright. Yeah, interesting that they actually made the mural.
Moses must have finished this the night Safi died. This is beautiful.
Oh, that was the motivation behind him doing it in this world. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Alright, we know his hiding spot. Let's grab it.
Damn. This note wasn't here in the other timeline. That can't be a coincidence. Is this where he hid Safi's camera?
Under safe with quotation marks. Also, can you imagine hiding something and then leaving a note to remind you of where you hid it? Seems a little counterintuitive, but anyway. Under safe.
Okay, the camera might be under a safe. Where can I find this safe?
Yeah, but it's not a safe. It's a safe, which is very different. Uh-oh. Good thing he's not looking in here. Safe, safe, safe. Maybe his mug? No, it's a camera, though. Wouldn't be under a mug.
The maker of this mug sure knows her target audience.
Tiff pretending she's never put anything in a safe place and then forgotten where that place is. Okay, I think maybe what we should do is go back to the other timeline, and we'll just straight up ask Moses. Do you have a safe in here that you put all your stuff in, or like a place that makes you feel safe? Jesus!
Oh my god.
Hey, Moses.
Tell me about safes.
Another strange question. You don't have a safe in here, do you?
The locking kind? No.
Are there non-locking safes?
Well, for a second, I thought you were asking about the star safe. S-A-I-P-H.
There's a star called Safe.
Sure is. It's a part of the Orion constellation.
TS called it. He just said, I would have thought the star stickers were important, and it looks like they are.
Engineering wants a prank war. I'm trying not to sink to their level. Gonna go clean this out.
I mean, getting popcorn doesn't seem that bad, to be honest.
So Moses hid the camera under a star. And of course, there are stars everywhere.
Yeah, but, oh my god, I hate this timeline for that Christmas ornament.
Why is it so happy?
I know. Alright. So if we can find the star chart, then we'll know. But first, we can just look in every place that has stars. It's not there. Here's the star chart.
And they're safe on the lower left.
Okay, what does that even mean to us? Safe on the lower left. It's just one star.
No camera. Must not be the right safe.
I'm sure that's supposed to give me a clue, but I'm like...
They're safe! Please let this mean I'm one step closer to the camera.
We might just have to trial and error this.
Right, because that would have been too easy.
Tallara hating Christmas.
Maybe
Thanks
Moses
for the clip,
was
Ronnie.
thinking of safe when he drew this? At least Moses hid the camera well. Wherever it is.
Yeah, honestly, the detective would probably never be able to find it.
I thought I heard something.
You didn't hear shit. Okay. Thank God the demon Christmas ornament, isn't in this universe, because it would keep giving away my position. Alright, are there any more stars around here? Star projector, oh!
The
there!
mural. Moses must have projected some stars to use as a guide. Moses said safe is part of Orion? Maybe Orion was projected on the wall that night. I need to set this up exactly how Moses had it when he was drawing.
Aha! I don't get it. How would I know what it looked like when he was drawing? Oh, because the two people. I see. I see. Like that. That's it, right? No? Yeah. There.
I think I got it.
Which means safe is over there.
Fingers crossed I can find safe on that wall.
Oh, I got it. All right. Wow, I'll give it to Moses. He may have been an idiot for taking the camera in the first place, but he actually put a lot of thought into hiding it. So that's actually really good. He wasn't gonna make it easy. It's right here, behind these barrels.
So if this is Orion, then safe is... boom. Good job finding safe, Max.
Mr. Detective is thankfully as blind as ever. Yeah. There it is. Uh-oh. Ah, shit.
No, no, no!
Bro, this building has electricity. You can turn on the light.
Shit, I can't let him see me in here.
No need to be so dramatic. Okay, this is not good. What? I need to get out of here. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is giving me so much anxiety. Busted. Episode 3 and 4 is just prison life. Max, why can't you just warp out? Ah! What is the plan here? Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to run away upstairs? Go, 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 go. Okay, you'll never find me here. Now, I can get the hell out of here. Okay. We had to get to that very specific point before we could,
If I can just distract him for a few
warp
minutes,
out.
I think I can grab it.
What are we gonna distract him with? Comic books? Snacks? Find something to distract Alderman with. Oh, this stupid thing! Hot Dog Man! Yes! Finally, he has a purpose! That'll do it. That's the distraction we need.
I can keep an eye on Alderman from here. Wouldn't want to show up right in front of him.
Alright. Now we just need to plant the distraction. Fortunately, it's gonna require some more stealth.
The mezzanine would be the perfect place to set this off. I just gotta make it up there.
Oh, well then can I just do this? Can I just make it easier on myself and just pop into the world from up here? Tallara learning to love Christmas again. Just sneak up behind him and stealth kill- wait, wrong franchise. This whole sequence is kind of proving that time is linear, because he's moving around down there. as we're going back and forth, so...
Here goes.
What the hell?
Okay, now I warp out.
Time to finally get what I came here for.
And then I warp back in down here.
Hey! Is someone down there?
Stupid telescope! Why couldn't Moses have put you together in this timeline?
New power alert? Holy shit!
What
the actual fuck?
Oh, you're getting busted for sure now, Max, but that was pretty cool.
That's new.
So she can make things in one timeline reflect the state that they're in the other timeline. Hopefully he's distracted enough by that telescope that just appeared out of thin air. Okay. How he didn't see me here, I'll never know, but I'm not gonna question it. Let's GTFO. Uh-oh. Too much time travel for one day, Max? Interesting, look!
Holy shit. The telescope and all the parts switched places.
Huh. That's gonna make people hella confused.
Gotta run. Sorry, I'll text you.
Best switch them back, no? You'd think. Moses is gonna be like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah. Maybe he'll think it was a prank from the engineering department, that they disassembled it in record time.
Moses.
Maybe don't give it to him right now in front of the detective? This can be talked about later? Bro's like, what the fuck? Am I losing my mind?
Miss Caulfield, can I speak with you for a minute?
You should go.
Please, have a seat. I just wanted you to have a chance to talk to me alone, because Miss Llewellyn was a close friend of yours. We have a sensitive situation. We know Miss Llewellyn's camera was taken by someone closely linked to her death. Now, I'm pretty certain I know who took it and why. Maybe you've even guessed my thinking. But if we're going to make any progress on your friend's case, that's not enough. Therefore, I'm asking you if you have or come by any information about this person or where they've taken the camera. Can I trust you to let me know? Miss Caulfield.
I mean, we're obviously gonna agree. I'm not gonna tell a cop, no, fuck you, I'm not gonna help. We're not selling out Moses right now. I'm just gonna say, yeah, if I hear anything about the camera, I'll let you know. This seems like a silly choice. Why would you refuse? You're gonna make yourself look like a suspect. You'll probably incriminate Moses even more. The best thing to do here is agree, go along with him, let him think you're going along with him, and then just never tell him anything. He's just doing his job. Is he a little sus? Maybe. But at this point, I don't know, or you think maybe I'm misunderstanding the decision, and you think if I agree, that means giving him up right now. Oh, I never even thought of it that way. That would make more sense and make it more of a major decision. Oh, well now that's making me, yeah. That's making me second guess it. Because to me, in my mind, the way I initially interpreted the situation is that you either agree to work with him or you refuse to work with him. But it would make more sense, actually, if agreeing was actually selling out Moses, because otherwise this isn't even a big decision. But if the decision is actually how I originally interpreted it, then I don't want to refuse, because again, it incriminates me and incriminates Moses, makes me look like a jackass, and is going to make an enemy of the detective. I mean, we have no information to guide our decision other than what he just said. He just said, if you get any information, you'll share it with me, and here's my card. I think the only way I can answer this without, like, looking it up, which I don't want to do, is just by going with my gut. And my gut says we say everything he wants to hear. We agree, we say yes. Moses is going to be like, why'd you say here? But the framing here, making you focus on either the card or Moses, implies that you'd be selling him out. I don't like the ambiguity of this decision. I had my mind made up. But now that the decision itself is open for interpretation, I'm like, I mean, maybe we just refuse to be safe, because I absolutely, under no circumstances, want to sell out Moses. We might end up incriminating ourselves, but at least we can be assured then that nothing bad will happen to Moses. Oh, I don't like this decision. I don't like the ambiguity of it, because I was so confident in how I was going to approach this. But I think to be safe, we're going to have to refuse and deal with the consequences that come with that. We're going to make a public enemy of the detective here. Cheers, guys. Much love. Gotta go host an FU cancer party for my buddy. Hey, congratulations to your friend. That is amazing news. And shout out to you for throwing a party. That's gonna be fantastic. Enjoy your evening, Squirrely. It was good to see you. All right, we're gonna refuse and deal with whatever consequences come with that.
No.
Okay, Miss Caulfield. I hope you don't actually have information. Because, you know, withholding it could get you into trouble.
Thank you for your concern.
Thank you for your concern, Detective. I'll keep that in mind. That's everything. I believe I'm free to go, right?
Yes. You are.
Why is he so evil looking? Like, he looks like the caricature of an evil person.
Thanks again for your time, Miss Caulfield. Have a good day.
Okay, I don't know if that was the right decision, but hey, we didn't sell out Moses, which is the most important thing.
Oh, shit.
Moses, wait.
How?
Well, that was a dramatic series of events, but what else is new in this game? Looks like Moses is coming on over to my place.
Let's download Safi's photos onto your computer, yeah?
And we're gonna see what her photos are. Why do I feel like she's gonna have something really suspicious on that camera?
I need a minute to get my...
Oh god, why do I feel like this episode's gonna end on a cliffhanger when we see whatever Safi had on her camera?
Wait, is that?
What the fuck?
Wilder Beasts Than These by Lucas Colmenero.
Was that there before?
Figures there'd be copies all over campus.
But was that there before?
Might as well add it to my collection of so-called clues.
Huh. That's real. Why would that just randomly be in
so
your
many
house?
Things today. Best lay it all out and see if it gets me anywhere.
Yeah. We can review our clues. Look at this! Looks like we have a giant massive War of the Dragons battle chest here.
I can't remember when it's been this clean, but it'd be the perfect place to put all my, evidence.
We'll lay out our evidence there in a second. I just want to run around.
Oh my god, Max, how many of these movies are there?
It's a horror franchise, Safi. They don't get good until at least the third one.
The real horror is that they found a way to make 3 of these.
5, actually.
So, is this the one where they finally explain how he's still walking around with no head, or?
Before she died, Moses was more Safi's friend. Here, we're all thick as thieves. Wish we'd had a chance to get to this point in our world.
Okay.
Can't say it was the brightest idea, especially for an astrophysicist, but I am glad Moses got Safi's camera.
I love how this apartment has a built-in dark room. That's really cool. Ooh, we can maybe do another part of the puzzle box today?
The first puzzle box tested my eye for detail. This one must test another Abraxas value. I too like to strip naked with my friends and dance under the all-seeing eye to demonstrate my commitment to society.
It's the logo.
Is that a compartment? Does something come out of here? Hey, can I move those pegs?
Aha! We must have to finish the constellation. Question is, what constellation is it? Must be a clue somewhere of what the constellation is. Hang on, let's take a look around. See if there's any constellations around that might give me a clue. The logo face said something about rotating it? Oh, maybe I missed something. There's nothing different. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Can I just say, as a Virgo, I do not feel kind, industrious, or perfect these days.
Actually, that's not very helpful, is it? Did any of the constellations look like any of that? Pressing the buttons, but they're not doing anything. I can't rotate it. Upstairs neighbors sounded like they were coming through the floor there. The buttons are not buttoning. Let me see if I do it on the controller. Or on the keyboard. No, that doesn't work either. You must have to do something with the constellation first. Because that doesn't do anything. There's gotta be a clue about this somewhere. Each one has so many possible spots. Like, it could be there, it could be there, it could be there, it could be there. Do you think each one matches up with one of those ones upstairs?
Can I just say, as a Virgo, I do not feel kind,
Let me take a picture of this
industrious, or perfect these days.
so I can reference it. Let's see. I mean, maybe, but if so, they're so jumbled up. No, I don't think really. There's nothing else on here that's a clue?
That's definitely a compartment, but I can't get it open. Yet. This side's telling me nothing. The first puzzle box tested my eye for detail. This one must test another Abraxas value.
Yeah, it must test my sense of justice. You think the top one, left one is Leo? It's probably there. Yeah, this isn't coming to me intuitively, like, at all. Let's see, let's just see if we, switch worlds. What this does for us.
Oh, wow. I guess I haven't been home in this world for a couple days. It's like a time capsule of the day Safi died. Weird.
I like how you can actually see light in this world. It really is nice what they've done with the colors. Ooh, I can water my big plant too. We gonna water all the plants today. You get water and you get water. Wow, I actually got an achievement for that. For watering both plants. The achievement was called Thirst Trap.
We took in a little liquid courage before the bowling alley shoot. Safi's insistence. Well, mostly Safi's. I loved telling Safi how the lens can totally change your perception of a subject. I loved that she didn't need me to explain why that was powerful.
Is the cube still here in this world? Doesn't look like it.
It's been a minute since I exhibited in a gallery, but Dr. Preston was excited about working together on something next year.
Trumpet Jazzy! We've got another Jazzy. Thank you for the follow. Can I introduce you to a Jazzy Catfish? Oh, I don't have the picture of Safi up here.
With Safi alive in this timeline, I don't even know what to put here, if anything.
Not really seeing any clues though, just that one poster. Can we go in the dark room in this? Yeah.
Moses is waiting for me in the other, world. My dark room here is empty.
No, it doesn't look like there's anything in this world, like, to give us a clue, unfortunately. Maybe the clues will become more evident if we lay out all of our evidence?
Okay, Max. Let's see what we've got.
We've got Safi's car.
This was meant to be a loud message. But from who? And what does it mean?
We've got Gwen's email.
I still don't understand why Gwen would do this to Safi. Especially since she helped her get the book deal in the first place.
Got Lucas's book.
Lucas. I really don't think he's the one who smashed Safi's windshield. But there's clearly more bad blood here than I knew about.
That's it? Doesn't help us at all. What if... This might be grasping at straws here. What if the reason why Gwen vetoed
especially since
Safi's book is because she realized Safi's book was plagiarism? The plagiarism being of Lucas's book. Someone found that out and wanted to deliver Safi a message about it.
Loud message. But from who?
I feel like that's the only connection I can make between these three pieces of evidence. I might be totally off base, but that's my current theory. Because Gwen had been helping Safi forever. So for her to, like, go back on that, there had to have been something big. That something big is she's a student of literature. She wouldn't abide by any sort of plagiarism. I mean, hey, it's a theory.
I probably shouldn't leave all this out in the open. Maybe if I step away for a bit, these will all make sense later.
Although, I guess that doesn't explain why Vin was involved, because it seems very likely that Vin was the one who threw the skull.
Moses is doing all right. I should go see if he's gotten Safi's camera hooked up yet.
So... And she did tell Safi she needs to find her own voice. That's a good point.
I know you're not a magic 8-ball, but can you pretend? Is all this gonna turn out okay?
His little legs wiggling.
Outlook not so good. Shit, Neb. I could have told you that.
Alright, I love how we're using the massive box as our evidence chest, by the way. That's kind of fantastic. So we need to go meet Moses in the dead room now, which I just got a gut feeling that that's going to be the end of the episode, which means we need to figure out this puzzle box first, but I don't have any clues. Let's take a look in our journal and on social media. December 6th. Alderman clearly anticipated backup in his investigation, and I wasn't going to be the one to help him. And if he hoped to drive a wedge between me and Moses by asking for my help, then he only ended up making our bond stronger. He seems like he's used to things going his way. He tried to act nonchalant, but I could tell he was annoyed. I wish he'd focus on figuring out what happened to Safi instead of playing mind games. Got some messages. Loretta said, "Hey Max, you dashed out in a hurry. Is Moses okay?" Just peachy. He's fine, thanks for asking. You sure he's okay? I only asked because whatever was that urgent had to be important.
She's got a sixth sense for bugging me at the absolute worst time.
It have anything to do with Safi's death? Silence is its own answer, Max. Thanks for the tip. Loretta's so fucking annoying. Ugh. Okay. Yasmin also texted, said, "Hello, Maxine. I wanted to let you know that a Detective Alderman wants to speak with you about Sophia's passing. Any information you could provide will only help him and us understand what happened to my daughter." Max says, "We've already been introduced." Yasmin says, "Oh, excellent. Let me know what he says." And Max says, "I'll try. I'll do what I can." On Crosstalk, Yasmin made a post and says, "When Sophia was 5, she chased a stray cat up a tree. The cat, to its credit, alit gracefully. Sophia was less successful. I do not know why all of these things that could come to mind now. That is the one I can't stop thinking about." Moses says, "That sounds like Safi, only she went from chasing stray cats to stray ideas, regardless of where they might lead her." I guess Desmond must be her dad, because someone named Desmond commented, "I still remember the drive to the ER. I thought she was crying from her broken arm. Turns out she was worried the cat was a hurt." Yasmin says she has such a beautiful soul, and Desmond says, "Well, she didn't get that from me." Gwen says, "Thank you to whoever watered my plants. Not sure how you got into my office, but they're alive and it's appreciated. Yay!" You're welcome, Gwen. Loretta says, "There's nothing more important than taking care of your friends when they're hurting." Why don't I believe you, Loretta? Okay. Vin says, "Is anyone else getting random platypus spam?" What? I have no idea what he's talking about. Here's another thing I didn't think of. What if we go to the other world and check our phone? Maybe that'll have some clues. Loretta says, "Really surprised that Dr. Hunter has been asked to take a leave of absence from Caledon. Something doesn't feel right."
Add check-in with living Safi to my overflowing to-do list.
Safi in this world made a post and says, "I'll break the spines of the holy books. I'll break the spines of the men who decide." Huh. Or maybe my theory is the other way around, and maybe that's why Lucas and Safi is such a strained relationship. Maybe he stole the idea from her. Oh, I think we missed one Polaroid at the observation path overlook. Unfortunately, though, this didn't give me any clues about this frickin' puzzle box. Now I'm determined to solve it. Maybe we just need to take a closer look at this? Does this mean something?
This side's telling me nothing. That's definitely a compartment, but I can't get it open. Yet.
The sense of justice face has a shield and a scepter. The scepter is in the top right with a hand. How many positions did the sliders have? You could just brute force it. I mean, true. I mean, I hate looking up puzzles, but I feel like I've done my due diligence. I've looked everywhere for clues for this. So the longer it takes, the less bad I'm feeling about maybe just looking it up. I mean, if we're gonna just brute force it, then what's the difference between that and just looking it up? Alright, let's do it. I don't have shame. Okay. Examining our new box, Max will find some new faces on it, including a sense of justice face that apparently hints at a secret compartment, according to Max, and one side with a commitment to society face that seemingly acts as a bit of a red herring. There's also a face with an Abraxas logo that we'll get to soon, but for now let's focus on the constellation face, which is our next step. Interacting with the constellation face gives us 4 pegs that can be moved up and down, with the goal being to complete a constellation with them. And if you're not up on your astronomy, luckily there's a star chart upstairs and past Max's bedroom that shows the relevant one. Libra, the constellation that represents justice. Oh, that's what we were supposed to do. Justice, we had to find Libra and then put the pegs in the correct position according to what the Libra constellation would be. Oh. Okay. I didn't put that 2 and 2 together. And honestly, I still found it kind of hard to see any constellation in this sort of squiggly mess, so okay. I've got the answer now. There.
Hey. Something just happened.
All right, let's see if we can figure out this next part by ourselves without having to look it up. We were looking in the right place, just not at the right thing. Yeah, exactly. Oops, sorry. I clicked out of it.
A disc with some symbols. Where have I seen this before?
Right here.
Well, well, well. Max Caulfield, you clever minx. Wait, does the outer dial move now? It does.
Okay, so now we can move it.
So does the inner one.
Interesting. Okay, so we must have to match up the symbols, I guess. So you can rotate each one around, and then you have to match up the symbols. Okay. It must have to do with this. So it's the staff and the shield, the people and the eye and the sun, the pyramid and the sun? Oh. Okay, I feel like we need to stop and symbols. Staff, sword, feather, crown, bow. Is that on here anywhere? Zoom in as far as we can. Thank you for the hydration.
This side's telling me nothing. Huh. I thought the primary Abraxas principle was worship Vin.
I don't even see all those symbols on here. I mean, we could probably brute force this one too. Just move the inner symbol 1 and then move the outer symbol a bunch. Were they on the tarot cards or something? Oh, maybe. But I don't know if we have access to that now. I have an idea? No, feel free to share, TS, because we're kind of struggling for ideas right now. I genuinely don't know. The bird figure has 2 hands. What if you place a scepter in one hand and a shield in the other? Oh, that's so smart. Yes, I think you're absolutely right. Yes, you are right. Brilliant, TS.
This means I'm in, right?
Nice. We actually got an achievement for that. Thinking outside the box. We solved the Abraxas puzzle and got a pin. All that for a pin. I guess that's their logo. The chicken snake. TS was in big brain mode right there. GG, TS. Alright, I think we're done here. Everything that we need to do. There's only one thing left. Time to go meet Moses and see what secrets are hiding on Safi's camera. Ooh, I'm sure it's gonna be nothing dramatic, right? Right? Please no Vin dick pics. Please no Vin dick pics.
Moses? You okay?
Is it weird that I'm low-key nervous?
I'm too.
About seeing Safi's, you know, final pictures?
Far from it. Safi was special to us. To everyone. But I meant, are you okay?
No. I will be. I think.
Do you want to talk about it?
I'm here if you need to vent.
I lose one of my closest friends. And when I should be processing my grief, I'm being interrogated by this... Appreciate you standing up to him.
My pleasure. You didn't need to deal with any of that. Not then, not ever. How about we see if Safi's selfie skills are better than mine?
Somehow I doubt it.
Hard to believe that would be the last time we were all together.
That's the truth. What a crew we were.
Guys, hey, I'm so nervous.
She took one more photo.
What is it?
Sneaky girl.
What is it?
What is this?
Max, you killed her?
Of course not.
What? No. Of course not.
Max has an evil doppelganger too.
It's Photoshop. A deepfake, maybe. I don't know.
So this is why you went and got the camera?
No, Moses.
Turns out you do spend the rest of the game in prison. You have to trust me.
This is me you're talking about.
I know it must be hard right now, but...
I don't know about you.
But you know I wouldn't do something like that. I could never.
You stay the fuck away from me.
Moses! I don't know what my upstairs neighbors are doing, by the way. Sorry for all the noise. They're coming down through up there. Whoa! That's crazy! That is crazy. I knew there was going to be a big plot twist at the end. Life is Strange loves giving that to us. I figured there was going to be something good on that camera. But me? Yeah, clearly, the missing key to this puzzle is something to do with evil alter egos. Somehow people from other timelines getting brought into this timeline. Side note, did I see a tear running down Doppelganger Max's cheek? You did. You did. That, wow. If that doesn't hook you, I don't know what will. God damn! This is only episode 2! We got 3 more episodes to go! And now, for one of my favorite parts of every episode, we get to see what choices other players made. And to start off, this choice right here is surprising to me. Did you delete the restraining order photo or send it to Safi? Only 35% sent it to Safi. 65% sided with creepy Lucas? Lucas is apparently furious with me and will never forget this, and I don't really care. Lucas will remember that. All right. I'm also very surprised at this. The decision including Gwen, or involving Gwen. Did you rescue the flash drive with the security footage? 60% of people saved it. 40% of people stood with Gwen. Gwen is grateful for our support. Alderman. Did we agree to inform Alderman? We were in the majority for this one for once. Our first majority answer. 58% of people refused. Alderman is irritated with your lack of cooperation, and he will remember this. Well, he's a grown-ass man, and he can get over it. So, as a result of our decisions in today's episode, Lucas hates us, Alderman hates us, but Gwen likes us. So, you win some, you lose some, right? And now for the less important choices. Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. Apparently, there was a situation where we could help quote-unquote timid guy get the bathroom key. We didn't help him. We were in the majority on that, though. Where's Vin's phone? We were in the majority here. 64%, including us, were confident that Diamond didn't take Vin's phone. There's 2 moments over here that it looks like we kind of missed. I'm always frustrated when I go through these at the end and I see options that I didn't do simply because I didn't know they were a thing. I felt like I was pretty thorough in my exploration on today's episode, but we missed some stuff. We didn't reflect in the North Quad, and perhaps most devastatingly, we didn't sign up to get platypus facts. It makes me feel better because 87% of people also didn't sign up to get platypus facts, and 72% of people did not reflect in the North Quad. But I'm a little sad that we missed out on stuff. No platypus facts. Game ruined. Delete it. I mean, this explains the social media posts we saw at the end. People were talking about platypuses, so... God damn, we missed the bathroom key, we missed the quad reflection, and we missed the platypus facts. Gary LaPointe, thank you for the follow, welcome. After the memorial, we were in the majority here. 36% of people admitted to Lucas that she felt confused by Safi's death. We were also in the majority when it came to vandalism. 69% of people had Max draw devil horns on the Lucas standee. Oh my god, we missed another thing. The phone project installation. We were in the majority. Again, 65% of people did not engage with the phone art project. I did see that there. I guess I didn't engage with it. We were in the minority when it comes to day drinking with Vin. Only 42% of people kept it professional with Vin. 58% of people drank with him. I mean, look, I love me some day drinking, but I don't love me some Vin, so I had to say no. I stand by that decision, even though we're in the minority. Oh, I took the therapist card, but I didn't leave it for people. Only 4% of people actually did it. Left the therapist card for Abraxas students. I remember picking it up, but then I never used it again. So, apparently I was in the mega majority on that one. Vin's passcode, 67% of people cracked the code on their own. Only 1/3 of people called in their favor. We're in the majority here. Oh, I didn't realize this was an option. There's an option for Loretta's grade. We could have lowered Loretta's grade from a B to a B-. Honestly, as much as Loretta annoys me, I don't think I would have done that anyway, so 45% of people left Loretta's grade alone. I love that the majority actually altered her grade. That's hilarious. 89% of people watered Gwen's plant. I'm actually kind of surprised it's that high. Everyone's caring for the plants. Wow, everyone wanted to drink and smoke in this one. 58% of people day drank with Vin, and then 64% of people smoked with Gwen. Look, I'm not against cannabis. I'm not a fan of it in smoking form, because smoking is very bad for you, okay? So I declined the joint. I also apparently didn't realize you could reflect at the Overlook. Me and 91% of people didn't realize that because we didn't reflect at the Overlook. We were in the majority when it comes to Loretta. 64% of people, including us, told Loretta that what Reggie saw was none of her business. It seems like the majority of people hate Loretta, which is kind of funny because, I mean, I am in that majority. And finally, our final decision was watering the Hellerton houseplant. We did water it, along with 59% of other players. There you have it, folks. That is Chapter 2 of Life is Strange Double Exposure. Things are getting twisty. There's a lot to Safi's past that we don't know about, specifically involving 3 actors. Her relationship with Vin, her relationship with Gwen, and her relationship with Lucas. We need to explore all 3 of that a little bit further. Perhaps most shockingly, and the big thing we need to explore more, is this whole doppelganger business. It seems like there are doppelgangers somehow entering our world. We don't know anything about that. Do they have a mind of their own? Are they evil? How are they getting here? I don't know. That's going to be something to find out. And obviously in episode 3, we're going to be dealing with the aftermath of knowing that we shot Safi. At least that's what the photo seems to depict. But for now, I think we all need to step away and digest the absolute madness that happened here today in Life is Strange Double Exposure. That was episode 2, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I am loving this game so far, so I really hope you're enjoying it too. I know we're only early in, so I'm not going to do any sort of conclusive reviews or anything like that at this point. A lot can happen in the next 3 episodes, but I just want to say that so far, this is up there in my favorite Life is Strange titles, for sure. It's absolutely living up to my expectations, and I'm really enjoying it. So moving forward, we're going to be continuing with Strange Saturday, which means every Saturday we are going to be playing another episode of Life is Strange Double Exposure, meaning if you're ready to tune in for episode 3, we'll be back next Saturday. We'll be starting a little bit later next Saturday. I believe I have in the schedule we'll be starting at 3 p.m. my time. So just a heads up on that, but we will be back next Saturday for episode 3 of Life is Strange Double Exposure. If you do need to get caught up, if you didn't see the first stream, but you watched today's stream and now you're hooked, luckily for you, I do upload all the VODs over on YouTube, so if you need to get caught up on what happened in the first episode, you can do that there. Or if you missed today's stream and you're watching this as a VOD, thanks for watching. I hope you're all caught up and ready to go for episode 3. regardless, that's it for me today, everyone. We'll be off tomorrow, and then we'll actually be back again on Monday for Pokemon Day. That's right. Moving forward, we're sticking with our Strange Saturday and Pokemon Day scheduling. So we started our brand new Pokemon Apple Pie Nuzlocke last Monday, and we'll be picking that up again on Monday. So I won't see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Monday for Pokemon. If not, thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon, guys. I had so much fun. Between last night's community stream and today's Strange Saturday stream, I've just been having so much fun. And I wouldn't be having as much fun if it wasn't for you guys being a part of it. So thank you very, very, very much. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your Sunday tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. And I am going to send y'all on a little raid before we go. My good friend Abby is currently playing Alice Madness Returns. That's not a game I've actually ever played before, but Abby's great, and I'm sure the game will be great. So how about we raid on over and hang out with Captain Abby. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you do have access to the little tiny Muffin Raid emote, so feel free to spam Abby's chat with Muffin Raiders. Say hello to them. And yeah, that's it for me. Signing out for everybody. Thanks again and enjoy your weekend.